Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the 1005th reset of Vanessa Roman, my visual novel that's masquerading as a D&D campaign. My name's Maggie, I'm your humble game master and artist, and these are my lovely players. We will go ahead and do introductions. If Graham, you want to start?
Sure. I'm Graham Messer. I didn't say my last name last time, but like the ring of it. You're probably going to be hearing more of that. Anyway, I'm playing Pewter Shale. He's a lovable big rock golem who now has a very nice little pooch. Chunky the dog deserves introduction as well. He's a nice little indeterminable gender Bassettown skeleton. So that's all I've got to say.
Wait, are you telling me Peter has a little bit of a pooch? Did he gain a little weight?
He's got a little pooch, and then he's got a little chunky, so he's got a little bit of both.
Well, I will go next. My name is Kyle Messer. Wait a second, that name sounds familiar. And I am playing
Flynn Misselpot. I'm a 3/2 Lightfoot halfling who carries himself with the energy of someone constantly torn between idealism and frustration. He has wild, snowy white hair, green eyes, and for those who are quite observant, wears phenomenally mastercrafted boots. He is a monk who hits and heals. But that's me.
Well, I know what frustrates you. Sorry, go ahead.
That's all right. My name is Ryan, and I play a debatably goblinish warlock with a complicated and interesting past.
Definitely yeah. Wait, did you say I forgot if you said goblin.
Debatably goblinish.
Debatably
He's
goblin.
obviously a goblin,
That's
Maggie.
true.
Come
I'm
on.
sorry. Yeah, that's oof.
We've been over this.
Also, I feel the need to mention that Luigi has returned.
Luigi! It's a you!
And we have a new cast member replacing our beloved cardboard cutout from last time. If you want to introduce yourself.
Yes, hello. My name is Bill Messer. You might be picking up on a consistent last name here for many of the players. A bit older than the rest of the cast, as you'll probably notice by the gray in my beard. I am playing Priz O'Near, Tabaxi, bard by trade, and quite more of a over the top, a bit of a dramatic character. And I'm thrilled to be joining the crew.
Just also because I imagine it's going to come up. Bill is a majority of the people in this call's father, so if you hear us say dad, that's who we're talking about.
I didn't like that you called him Bill. That made me feel weird. I didn't like that.
I don't know about this.
Yeah. As always, we're still in the, figuring stuff out stage, so if there's any audio issues or anything like that, please let us know in the chat. I'll be reading the chat as we play through, and if there are any fun NPCs, who knows, you might get named after one. We're always excited to see the engagement. Alright, I guess jumping straight in, we'll go ahead and pick up where we left off last time, albeit we're gonna be we're gonna do a little bit of, we'll say time skip that isn't skipping much. At the end of last episode, you may remember that you ended the night in the town of Lolis, home of many eavesdroppers and many grave robbers, oftentimes overlapping.
Yeah, that was awful.
You met a new friend, a fey pixie by the name of Leaf. There he is. He says hi.
The cute little guy.
And you took it upon yourself to accept his quest, namely to find the fey trader Azaria Fitch, who has stolen his sister Violet. At the end of your night, you decided the next morning you would be traveling to the large city of Avarina. And for the sake of brevity, we're going to go ahead and say that, when you woke up in the morning, all of your stuff was in place, thanks to Pewter's alarm. and
Yes.
you went on your merry way with the intent of getting out of that town as quickly as possible. In which you arrived at the town of Avarina, though perhaps town is a bit of a misnomer. This is a proper city, a very, very large city, and immediately as you walk in and you're entering from that southern entrance, it kind of reeks of a little bit of grime, a little bit of grit, and you basically arrive at the gates. You're entering right at the crux of, if you go off to the right, you're entering the eastern end, which is a little bit nicer part of town, versus the wayside, which is a little bit closer to the slums. And we'll go ahead and say that we'll say that Luigi took you by cart the rest of the way and has since departed.
Wasn't his horse named Mario? I always forget.
Yes, Flynn, I believe it was Mario. We will have nothing to remember him by except for this reeking bag that I went back and picked up. Since, Chunky's not dead, he's with us, so I thought you'd want the bag back. I brought it with us.
Please, you're...
Reminds me of Mario.
Please keep it. Please keep it.
Okay.
It is a gift from me to you.
Well, I really appreciate that, Flynn. You're such a nice little guy. And I will let you...
Uh-oh. Hey, Graham, could you repeat that real quick? It had a little bit of a stutter. Uh-oh. We appear to be
I'm
having
back.
some Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah, my
Okay,
internet.
that was just me.
No,
Okay.
that was,
Oh, is that Discord?
yeah.
I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
Discord at a moment.
I think there was a disruption in the ley lines.
Pewter has shut down. Pewter.
Peter's eyes, the glow went out.
Peter, are you okay?
Yes, I just was having this horrible dream that someone was pushing me up a mountain and I kept rolling back down and I was talking to them the whole time and they were screaming and there was demons. Anyway.
That sounds terrifying. Chunky was licking your face the whole time, and the bag. But
Oh, good.
yeah.
That is true that Chunky has tagged along with you. The little skeleton basset hound is not planning on leaving Pewter's side anytime soon, based on your car trip, and is very just excited to be there. You hear a happy little like, woof, woof.
We are happy to have you too, Chunky. You guys probably don't know, but I understood that he is happy to be here. So, anyway.
You speak dog?
No, I don't. I just, but I can have a connection with him. I can also speak to rocks, though, if that comes up later.
We'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Peter.
You're welcome.
Oops, sorry. I'll say, as you guys enter this town, or again, city, Leaf, the pixie who was traveling with you, pops up. I say pops up. He's riding on, I believe last time it was Flynn's shoulder, and I imagine he's still kind of chilling there. But he informs you, he goes, "Alright, so if what I know about Azaria is true, based on basically what I heard when he decided to lock me in a birdcage and then put me in a mausoleum and then close the door and let me starve. Fun times. He's probably going to be spending most of his time in the bars around here. I heard he had a bit of a gambling problem."
Oh, well, maybe this will explain why he is being so mean to everybody. Maybe we just help him come to terms with his gambling a problem. Where is the gambling? Where does that happen?
Well, I mean, usually it'll happen in bars with, like, card tables or, I think this town's big on puzzles. I don't know. I haven't really left my Fae community that many times, so I don't really know my way around this town. But, I mean, I guess you could just start hitting bars. I'm guessing it's probably going to be on, like, the worst side of town. This guy doesn't seem like he I think he likes to run with the, lower crowd, I guess.
He's a bit of a bad boy.
I mean, I would consider him a bad man, as in he's probably committed horrible atrocities, but sure.
Do you think we could gamble for your sister back?
Oh, I like that.
I mean, it's a possibility, I think. Whatever it takes to get her back, I'm on board with.
Okay, well, I've never done this gamble before, but I think I would like to try. Maybe it'd be a good time, What do you think, guys?
Well, that bag full of food you gave me is what we would actually gamble with, and you gain more of it.
Okay, never mind. I do not want to gamble. This sounds exceptionally boring. Maybe me and Chunky will just watch.
Chunky gives
Leaf,
a little, like...
Leaf, is Azaria Fitch a necromancer, or are you aware of, like, his powers?
I think he was a warlock.
Yeah, he's a warlock.
Okay, and the whole dead coming back to life thing was just a coincidence.
I just think that's a thing he can do.
Oh.
I'm still not so sure that he is the one who did it, I don't know. It could be either way.
Believe what you want to believe, I guess. I literally saw him do it, but alright.
Believe you did not spend much time in this town. I mean, like, talking to people, not being in small cage all the time. It was pretty awful. I just saw relieved that Luigi circled all the way around the town and was waiting on the other side for us, because I do not know what we would have done. We needed to get out of there very quick.
Can I roll to see if Anya is within eye shot or ear distance?
You certainly can.
I'm gonna roll. Okay. Oh, it's only 13.
Oh, there's no way to tell.
Oh, no.
We look back
I'm
and
looking over my shoulders.
the wind menacingly blows into the distance.
Every wayward tree and, like, shadow in the corner looks like Anya to you.
Like the branches
Take that
perfectly line up to form her shape. Anyway.
Which way's to the bars, Leaf?
I've never been here, but, you could probably just follow the line of drunks, so I'm sure someone will tell you.
Good idea.
Does your sister have a very noticeable stench about her? Maybe we could follow?
I don't believe so, no. Not I've never noticed it, personally.
Okay, so it sounds like she does have stench, but we're just not supposed to say anything. It'd be real nice about it. Okay, everybody take a note on that.
I mean, he is on my shoulders. Am I catching a whiff of anything?
Leaf smells like fresh cut grass.
Sounds like another campaign, but okay. That's pretty nice.
Do you have anything of hers Chunky could smell?
Oh, he kind of digs through his bag, and he actually, I don't know. Let's see if he does. I'm gonna roll for it. Yeah, no, I actually have something of hers, and he pulls out a we'll say like a almost looks like a tiara, or some piece of jewelry. Like a headband maybe, and flies down to the ground and offers it to Chunky. And Chunky...
I would not get so close. Leaf, just be careful. She's much bigger than you. you know.
He actually lands on on Chunky's head, and Chunky's very docile, but Chunky does do a little sniff of the little crown, and immediately puts his nose to the ground and starts kind of like trailing down the street.
Okay, guys, we should follow Chunky, but keep in mind, like me, Chunky does not have working nose. So, like, I want to encourage this, but we should not be surprised if we just find a big pile of shit at the end of this journey.
I'm surprised he can even walk away from you, the way it's smelling.
Well, thank you, Flynn. I'll take that as compliment because I like compliments.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you trail behind Chunky, the skeleton basset hound, down the street. I will say that Chunky does get some points and some stares. The skeleton, there's actually a couple screams as well. I will say skeletons are not generally encouraged. Necromancy in general isn't encouraged in most towns. And so very quickly you see like people whispering and pointing, and you actually see a crowd of we'll say like a handful of people who seem like they are going to try and capture Chunky, kind of doing the like, you know, here boy, you know, like trying to lure him away. And Chunky just kind of turns to you for like, huh?
Hey, you're doing good, Chunky. Keep going. Don't worry about them. They just, they want a little bit of that chunk, you know, but ignore them.
Peter, I think they're gonna try and steal your dog, man.
No, why would somebody steal my dog? That is horrible. Why would you say that, Irv?
As you,
I don't know, they just look like the type.
as
I
you're
think they're
saying,
looking at you, you know, but maybe it's Chunky. I don't know. I don't want to assume.
you look over and they have picked up Chunky and have started walking away with Chunky in their arms.
Excuse me. No, excuse me. That is my dog. Hello, Peter Shell. Nice to meet you. And I'd like to put a hand on their shoulder.
Yeah, the guy holding Chunky turns to you and he just goes, this is your dog?
Yes. Well, he's his own dog, but yes, he's my dog also. So. He was leading us to a captured pixie or fairy who smells awful, and we're tracking this down.
I will say, as you're talking, Leaf actually ducks behind, I'll even say, like, none of you wear hats, into one of your bags. I'm guessing Flynn's, out of sight, pretty much. In order
You can hide in my horns, the hair
Yeah,
horns.
he tried to, but it was so gelled he could not get through them.
It's
Um,
like concrete.
hair.
Yeah. So we'll say that
Harder
Leaf
than
is
my
hiding
locks.
in Flynn's bag. The guy holding Chunky, here I'll pull up NPC.
He returns.
Where
He's
is-
everywhere.
There he is. Yay!
Hopefully it's not the evil CPN reversal man.
Here, NPC default. We'll put him front and center. He goes, all right, listen, I don't know where you're from, but I think that, we don't really approve of necromancy around these parts.
Oh, it wasn't us.
We
It
didn't
was
make
that.
him.
It was like that Aber Zombie and Fitch guy.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Azaria Fitch?
No, we're talking about Aber Zombie in Fitch. You did not.
I think we're talking about this
correct.
area Flinch.
Clean your ears out, mister. My friend was very clear.
Well, I don't know who this Abercrombie and Finch guy is, but Azaria Fitch is a city treasure. We love Azaria Fitch here. He's an art donor. He is a philanthropist, and frankly, I don't think you should be saying anything bad about him. We love him here, and also your dog is weird.
Well, he made the weird dog, so.
That's true.
Well, we are all a little weird, and also, you are probably right. I do not think this is the same person, because from what we heard from our friend, Amber Zombie is very mean bag of sleaze. We're supposed to attack him on sight, which is stealing people and the kidnapping and gambling problems. So probably different, maybe like a distant relative or something.
Well, if you're looking...
Zarya Fitch, it sounds like a good guy. I mean, honestly, we should probably talk to him to let him know that this other person is giving him a bad name. It sounds too close to be a coincidence, right?
Oh yes, it's true. Identity theft, very serious crime, you know. Boulder does not like that at all.
He looks at you and goes, alright, well, here's what I'll say. If you're looking for Zarya Fitch, his house is in the Mansion District because he has a lot of money because he's so cool. But if you're looking for someone that you described, someone sleazy, you probably find him at the Toadswell Bar. That's where all of the people go to gamble. Not that I would know. And as soon as he kind of says it, you see the panic kind of set in of like, he shouldn't have said that. And frantically is like, alright, how about this? If I hand you your dog back, you have to promise not to tell my wife that I told you I know where the Toadswell Bar is.
I do not know your wife, so sure.
He just throws,
Yeah,
he just tosses Chunky at you and dashes away.
Oh, I catch him.
Now, did he say Toadswell or Toadswell? I didn't catch it.
There's probably only one toad-themed bar.
Well, I thought that about the last town, but there was 2 bird-themed bars and twins, and I
True,
don't know
that's
if we can
true.
go through that again.
Yeah, based on our experiences so far, we should assume that it's Toadswell, Toadwell, and Toadsy Hell somewhere around here.
So what do you guys want to do? You want to look around for the bar?
Well, sure, is Chunky
think
still
we're
got a
gonna-
whiff?
Yeah. Follow Chunky.
All right. Chunky, a little bit disoriented after being picked up, eventually leads you into a little alcove, turns into an alleyway, which leads you into this little stairwell down into a basement bar. And sure enough, when you arrive, Chunky has managed to take you to the Toadswell Bar.
Wow, I really didn't think that was gonna work.
Yes, to be honest, I also had very little faith in my little chunky guy over here.
Chunky, rather than going to the door, immediately turns to the collection of dumpsters and waste, just kind of tucked away, and immediately starts eating garbage.
That's my boy. Okay. I give him a big scratch behind the ears.
Should we go in?
Peter, yeah, did you say you could talk to rocks? Could you talk to, like, the stone of the walls or something?
Oh yeah, sure, I can do that. Hey, what do you want to ask the rocks, Flynn?
Well, I'm just wondering if they've heard of this Aber Zombie or Azarius Fitch or whatever his name is.
Okay, alright. But I need everybody to like back up just a little bit. Like give me like 10 feet, maybe.
Oh, okay. We can.
Kind of cramped.
Yeah, just just back up as much as, and then also turn around and close your eyes, please.
I mean, there's a lot of people. Okay. Irv, I
Well,
guess we're
Okay,
doing this.
I guess so.
It's if you don't want me to talk to Rock, I guess we could just wait here all day.
No,
but-
that's okay. You do your thing.
Okay, alright. When they're looking away, I will get down on my knee and put a hand on the rocks on the ground, and I'll be like, "Hey, how's it going? I'm Peter. It's nice to meet you. You're looking very nice today. Very cobbled. Have you seen anybody? Looks like bag of stees or sleaze or something, and his name is Mr. Fitch." I can't. They don't talk back.
Yeah, I was about to say
usually.
there's no response.
I should have known.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes. Ah. All right. Okay.
I should
All
point
right.
out Chunky is
yeah.
sitting next to you and also nodding along, as if Chunky can hear something.
Chunky, I did not know you spoke to rocks. Did they, Chunky? Just between you and me, do you hear anything, Chunky? Okay. All right. Well, we tried. Hey guys. Okay, you come back on over now.
What did you
Peter, I
find
have a
out?
question. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yes, Herb. What's your? You can put your hand down, Herb. What did you?
If you can talk to rocks, don't you also eat rocks?
Yes, Herb. What is your point?
No point.
Okay, well, if anybody else has some foolish questions to ask, come forward. But if you want to know what the rocks said, they were a little shy today. They did not talk back. So, this is probably, they tape in sometimes, They just didn't want to talk.
Uh-huh.
We roll insight.
Sure, yeah.
I'm feeling a little
ahead.
curious here. I don't know. Something feels off.
While
And
you're
the
doing
next
that,
two-
Peter feels a little peckish and he pries a brick off the wall and starts chewing on it.
Okay,
I got a 13.
okay. I'm not even sure what that would necessarily roll against. Does Pewter genuinely believe he can talk to rocks?
Yeah, I think he just thinks they don't talk back.
I think if he believes it, it's persuasion, and
Yeah.
if he's lying, it's what is it? Deception.
Well, I'd
I mean,
honestly
he
say.
is talking at rocks,
Well,
That's
here's what I'll
true.
say. With a
All I said is I
13,
talk to them.
I'll say with a 13, Pewter certainly thinks he can talk to rocks. You're not picking up on any deception. Whether he discerned any information is to be determined.
I didn't. They were very shy today, so very quiet.
well-
Really unfortunate.
I guess we'll talk to some people then. What does this bar look like?
As you walk in the bar door, you are immediately hit with a wave of smoke. And you pick up the scent of what was some sort of drug. I don't know how savvy you all are on drugs. This is they're smoking some good oregano in there.
Okay.
Is anyone else hungry?
Peter
Yeah.
can't breathe, so he wouldn't know.
That's true, I guess.
Let's switch up the music a little bit. Unfortunately, not that you guys can hear it, but just trust that for everyone else.
I can tell there's a shift. There's a real shift in the vibe. I'm picturing Mass Effect club music right now.
Yeah,
hope
I
that's
need you to.
accurate.
There is club music playing.
I am Peter Shale, and I approve of this club.
This is my favorite club in whole planet.
And as you step into this bar, immediately you are struck with the fact that it is very kind of claustrophobic in here. The ceilings feel too low, especially for you, Pewter. And yet, Flynn, it feels like people are going to step on you because no one really seems to be looking where they're going, and it's very dim. As you kind of glance around, there's a wide cast of characters, ranging from all sorts of people. There's lower class people, and there's clearly some even nobility maybe that's kind of meandering, trying to keep a low profile. Lots of alcohol, and there is a set of tables where you can see different games happening. Though, looking at them, it doesn't immediately strike you as any that you recognize. It's not traditional, like, cards or anything like that.
Are there any puzzle tables?
There actually is a puzzle table that's has a pretty big crowd around it at the moment.
Okay,
Like,
everybody.
like a jigsaw puzzle?
No, this, it seems more like a word puzzle.
Oh no, is it 5 letters?
Oh no.
There's one every day.
Oh no.
Okay, everybody hold hands, hold hands. We do not want to get lost in here, okay?
Oh, stop! No. Okay, that's the third time. Can you guys stand in front and behind me? I'm tired of getting stepped on.
Okay, if you want Flynn, I could probably fit you in my little harness here. You want to ride up high with me, little guy?
No, that was not what I was asking. Absolutely not.
Okay,
But
well,
appreciated. Let's just get to one of these tables.
okay, but hold hands. Herb, hold Flynn's hand. Do not want to lose him again, okay?
As you, I will actually say, Chunky has opted to wait outside because Chunky does fear getting stepped on. But I'll say, as you guys wade your way through the crowd, you manage to push your way over to the most crowded puzzle table. And what people seem particularly interested in is there are two heads of this table. One, there's a rather distraught-looking, we'll say gnome, who is kind of head in hands, clearly having lost a good amount of money, and is dejectedly getting up away from the table to walk away. And across from him is what appears to be an elvish man who, who looks like that. And he seems very interested in the money that he has just collected from his word puzzle game. And surrounding him is this little entourage, a fun cast of characters, who looks like that.
Oh.
I immediately found the better D&D campaign. We were in the wrong timeline.
Yeah, I don't know. These guys are up to Waluigi in the game.
Wait, hey, Herb.
Yeah.
Who was that person you ran into that bar that was also green-skinned?
Oh, at the hotel?
Yeah.
The one who called me racist?
I mean, yeah, that one.
I don't know. We didn't really speak very much after that.
Yeah, best not to associate with bigots like that, I think you made the right call, Herb.
She tried saying I wasn't a goblin. Didn't really want much to do with her after that.
Oh, okay. Now, I am... This feels terrible to say this. Does she look familiar?
Roll a, well, I guess what would that be?
I know not all goblins look the same.
Uh-huh.
Now, I know what you're gonna say, but I'd like to know.
Sure.
You all look the same to me. All of you, honestly.
Okay, Peter.
The goblin does look a little familiar to the goblin that you saw in the bar the other day.
Okay, Herb, maybe there's a good association there. Maybe you should be the one to talk to this group.
Okay, I'll go over and see what I can do. I guess I'll walk up to the group and say, "Hi, my name's Herb."
You see the center man lean forward, and he kind of gives you a glance over, and he just goes, "Oh, hello there. Fancy a game?"
What game is it?
Oh, it's a little word puzzle game. It's all the rage around here. Really, it's so easy. Just take a seat.
Sorry, the goblin code says we're only allowed to gamble when it's rigged.
He kind of like squints at you, and he goes, "Is that so? Hey, Maury, is that so?" And he turns to the goblin to his left, and she's staring at you, Herb, with like wide eyes. And clearly,
Glad we sent Herb.
yeah, she's very shocked to see you here. And she just goes, "Listen, Fitch, I have absolutely no idea what he's talking about. I've never heard of a goblin code before. I mean, I guess there's probably some goblins that adhere to it, but like, I don't know."
I'm pretty sure it's most of us, and you're the crazy one, so.
She kind of gives you a little bit of a look at that. Kind of clearly you struck a nerve. She seems pretty angry at you. But Fitch, the man who she addressed, kind of just chuckles, and he's like, "Okay, no, you're interesting. I think you're fascinating. No, you have to sit down. Now I'm so intrigued.
Okay.
Peter.
Yes.
I think I made a mistake. Do you think Herb should be talking to this group? Should we do
Wait.
something?
I think that Herb, if he gets uncomfortable in the situation, he should let us know. We could take care of it. It's a little questionable sending him in with that horrible woman. But I'm looking at the table. I'm getting a lot of anxiety because I don't know what is happening on there. So I think maybe it's not the worst choice.
Okay, well, maybe we can help him out with whatever this game is.
I will nonchalantly just kind of like walk up to the side of Herb to kind of
Since you have all your friends, can I bring my friends over and they can help me?
You can do whatever you want, mate.
I can do whatever I want?
I mean, within reason, of course.
Oh, okay.
And the Goblin Code,
Yeah, and within the Goblin Code, of course.
As you bring your friends over, Fitch does light up when he specifically sees Pewter. And he just goes, "That is a fascinating specimen you got there. How'd you get that one?"
I didn't really get him. He kind of does whatever he wants. On account of him being like 11 feet tall.
Well, not quite 11, but I'm a pretty big guy, Thank you for noticing. Also, really quick, just if you don't mind, I'm noticing you have us outnumbered, so I do not know what this game is, but give me 1 second, and I'd like to turn and look around and try to, grab someone nearby and bring them over so they can stand behind Herb with us.
Yeah, you just grab a nearby, well, actually, we'll say you grab that gnome who was walking away dejected after Azaria took all his money.
Okay.
And he just kind of stumbles behind you, confused.
Hello, Piotr. Nice to meet you. Come stand over here next to this guy. You get along lot in common, I'm sure. Put him next to Flynn. Now we have equal number of people as you.
Azaria goes, "Okay, so I've got your name, which from what I've ascertained is Pewter. And then, I'm sorry, you said your name was Herb, was that correct?"
Herb, yes.
Okay. And who's your little friend? And he points to Flynn.
That's Flynn.
try to take a leap up and like put my arms on the table so I can get at least visual contact, eye contact.
Yeah, Flynn, nice to meet you. Are you gonna explain the game before we play though?
And I fall back down below the table.
Azaria goes, "Listen, mate, if you're having any trouble, I'm pretty sure that if you just ask the barkeep, they've got some, booster seats for you or something. Listen,
You just sit on my lap.
You forgot, we have our other friend here as well. You did not ask his name, and I will go ahead and tell you it's Herb. It's this other small one, his name. That is his name.
The gnome kind of looks just dejected, but Azaria goes, "Oh no, that's Ace. We've taken all his money already. It's fine. Just send the poor mate home. Yeah."
Okay, you did not tell me this. You let me make big fool of myself, little man. Okay, get out of here. You need to go. You should leave.
The gnome scurries off.
That was embarrassing for everybody.
Azaria goes, "I mean, it seems only fair. Here, you know what? Fair's fair. You've met me. My name's Azaria Fitch." He raises his little wine glass that he has continually been nursing in his hand. He goes, "It seems that you've already met Maury. It's a new recruit, this one. She does all the fun stuff, like my paperwork and my taxes. Then you got Hilda here," and he gestures to the large orcish woman who has not said a word nor really emoted at all since you've been here. And Azaria goes, and then we got Sven. This one's Sven, short one, and he gestures to the dwarf to his right, and Sven gives you a little wave. And then Azaria goes, and finally, I got my newest hire, my own personal bard. I'm sorry, mate, I forgot your name. Could you introduce yourself?
Oh, that's just embarrassing, is he? It's Priz. Priz, you know.
Yeah, Priz. I did know that. Yeah, I did. Totally knew. Yeah, Priz. Priz? What?
No, Priz, not piss. I take a piss. My name is Priz. Like, oh no, I can't use that word anyway. Oh, just Priz.
Okay, yeah, sure. That one. You let him introduce himself. Yeah, as for the game, if you want to take a crack at it, it's, you're gonna need to put something forward, and I'll let you, figure it out. It's all the fun, is figuring it out. But, I mean, you are gonna need to bet something.
Oh, well, we have a very nice, finely leather-crafted bag, and I pull out Flynn's bag from earlier.
It was worth 20 gold pieces.
See, it is worth whatever he said, if you want. It's really nice.
Where did all these stains come from?
Oh,
It's
well,
like
that...
artificial wear, you know? How like designer clothing has like artificial wear on it.
Oh, that gets his attention. He's like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I mean, there was where I was using the bag, but... Here, Herb, you know so much. I did not know it was designer bag. I'll let you hold on to it. There you go. I toss it over to Herb.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna pick it up by the string and like dangle it over to the wherever people are putting their bets on this table.
Yeah.
I'll leap up and throw my chest on the table again.
It's a missile pot exclusive leather from our shop. Okay, and I fall back down off the table. I refuse to get the booster seat.
When you say missile pod, he actually does actually pop up at that one. He's like, oh, okay. You know what? I'll take it. Yeah, throw it in. And, maybe like, you could throw like 40 gold on top of it just to make it interesting,
All right.
I pull out Pewter's bag of gold he gave me and slide it.
Oh, yeah, you can have all of it. We don't want that.
No, he can't have all of it, Peter.
Okay.
Now, hold on. If this I'm only going to take all your money if you don't solve the puzzle. That's the big thing, But, I mean, you all seem like a bright lot. I imagine you no problems with it. And he slides over a stone box with these cubes, and he goes, "All right, now this is how the game works. You take these cubes and you put letters on them. All right, and if you manage to spell my 5-letter word."
Wait. You never said what we get out of this. We put up our gold.
Oh, I'll match it. That seems fair, yeah? So, let's see. The bag plus the 40 golds. We'll call it an even 200,
Mr. Fitch.
yeah?
Mr. Fitch. We're actually into, more illicit goods, if you know what I mean.
I think we can buy drugs with the money. He said he's gonna give us 200 gold for your designer
I try to
bag.
kick him while my legs are like dangling in the air, so I try to like do a little side kick to Herb.
Yeah, I'm getting really vibes of little boy trying to get out of the pool and he can't pull himself up all the way.
You see Azaria kind of go, I mean, it depends on what you're in the market for. I have resources everywhere.
Let's just say I'm into a little bit of dust, if you know what I mean.
He leans back in his chair, and you see him whisper something to Sven, who nods, and he goes, "All right, how about this? If you we play a little game, And win or lose, we can have dinner at my place, and we can work something out, yeah?
So, gold and possibly more?
Well, only if you win. Otherwise, I'll get your gold.
You know,
It's nice either way.
yeah, I was going to say, guys, honestly, this is probably not. We're probably wasting time here. I do not think this is guy we're looking for. He is so friendly and nice. It's really a joy to be around, you know? And he wants to play games. I love games, you know, so this seems like win-win.
Oh, sorry, is oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, please, you have something to say?
No, I'm sorry. I just your description of him was so spot on. It just caught me off guard. I'm sorry. Please, like I'm not here. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Peter Shale, by the way. Nice to meet you. And I'm gonna put a big hand past all of their faces over to shake Priz's hand.
Yeah. Oh, right on. Oh, nice.
Actually, I want to go ahead and shake everybody's hand. I like his very introductions are so important, and I want to stare into each of their eyes and shake each of their hands.
Yeah, mate. Look, I would stay away from Hilda. Just take my word for it. Just don't.
Yeah, if you reach out a hand to Hilda, Hilda just, like, glares at you. She does not even... There's not a twitch of movement indicating she's even going to think about shaking your hand.
Okay, I maintain eye contact.
Roll an insight check for me. I'll say everyone, not just Pewter.
Okay, I got 6.
Yeah, Pewter, you don't
checks
notice
out for
anything.
Pewter.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
I get an 18 as Peter tries to shake my hand, I assume.
Yes, I'm shaking all of your hands. Sometimes all the non-rock people just kind of blur together, so just covering my bases.
I'll say Herb with a 15. You and Flynn, you see this as well. On top of Hilda clearly not wanting to shake Pewter's hand, Sven seems a little bit more interested. He grabs Pewter's hand and he just goes, "Oh, I've never shaken hands with a rock golem before."
I've never shaken hands with a hair monster before, so you know, first for everything, I guess.
Did you hear that, Azaria? He called me a hair monster.
Wait, Peter, you already shook hands with a tabaxi.
Oh, I think that's fur, Flynn. You mean little man.
But I'll also say, Herb and Flynn, you pick up on, as Azaria, I imagine Pewter reaches out to shake Azaria's hand as well.
Of course.
Yeah, when Azaria shakes Pewter's hand, there's almost like a grimace there, and when he, like, lets go, you see him kind of, like, wipe his hand on his shirt a little bit.
Oh, sorry, that's the poop from earlier.
I'm sorry, the what?
Nope.
The what?
It's just
It's
a
so
joke,
loud in
yeah.
here. Has anyone noticed how loud it is in here? I can barely hear anything.
And I'll also say, Flynn, with your 18, you also notice that just this whole interaction is making Mori, the goblin girl, just very skittish. She seems very nervous. And she clearly does not like you guys being here for one reason or another.
Okay, I mean, I fall off the table again.
Yep.
I can only hold up for so long.
Flynn, do you want a chair or something, man?
No, I'm fine. Just let's just play the game.
During the game, I'm going to try to investigate to see if they have anything on them that might be dangerous or could be used during the game that would manipulate the results while I'm under their said table.
Sure. Roll a investigation check for me.
Okay.
Oh, he's doing that. Lean over to Herb. Hey, Herb, you, do you know what we're supposed to do with this game? I like games, but this one is just, I cannot make heads or tails out of any of it, so.
I think it's gonna be difficult to explain if you don't know what letters are.
Do I just pick the ones that I like the most?
No.
I mean, you can
we
play
need,
like
to,
that
we
if
need to
you
make
want.
words. So, Pewter, you know how like there are small rocks and together they can make a mountain?
Yeah, that's right.
We need to pick the small rocks in the right order to make the correct shaped mountain. Does that make sense?
Okay, yep. You know what? I think I get it now. I think I'm ready.
Okay.
I roll a 6. Natural 6.
You don't really see anything other than, like, Hilda has a giant battle axe that's on her back, but, like, everyone can see that. But, yeah, you don't really find anything. I guess you do notice, you get distracted by the fact that while everyone else is sitting on normal chairs, except Hilda, who's standing, but Maury has positioned herself on a bar stool, which is giving her like an extra 1.5 feet, which is how she's able to sit at the table with everyone else.
Oh, genius. Okay, I found my new quest. All right, barstool away.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna point at the Q. I say, I like this one a lot. It looks like Little Rock with a little tail. And then the O. Oh, I don't know it's an O, but that's what I'm pointing at. This one looks like a rock. And then I point at the D. This one looks like a rock that fell and got a little bump on its side, you know?
Okay, Pewter, they're not just rocks, man. We gotta,
You know, I think it is fascinating to play it like this, and I fully endorse it.
Okay, see? It sounds like I might be
Peter,
about to win the game, you know?
Pewter, I'm gonna tell you a secret. He, doesn't want us to win the game.
That's
Peter
not...
looks at him again, and he looks back at Herb. I don't know. I think he's being very nice to me. Usually, when people say many nice words to me, it is indication that they're a nice person.
I am nothing if not the friendliest fellow you'll ever meet. And frankly, I think that you should win, and I think with this selection of letters, you are well on your way.
Okay, well,
Peter, how about we meet halfway and we do the word stone? How about that?
what? What does that have to do with this, Herb?
We're making words, Peter.
Okay, Herb.
Flynn, I really need your help here, man.
Focus, Herb. I'm trying to focus. Okay, last one is this one, and he points at C. This looks like a rock I took a little bite out of. See, Herb, I think I won. So
I'm skeptical.
As Azari, or I guess as Pewter points to the sea, you see all of the row glow red, and Azaria goes, "Oh, mate, I'm so sorry to tell you. I don't think this is a real word."
Oh, darn. Well, you know. I get better luck next time, I guess. Alright, give him all the rocks.
No. Okay, alright, Peter, why don't we do a couple and then we'll see if you can get the hang of it.
Okay, I'll just hang back then. You guys go ahead.
Alright, Flynn, any ideas?
As I'm dragging the stool over, I hop up. And,
Yes, everyone gets quiet in the bar for like 5 seconds.
Oh, if only I had a bar stool dragging sound, but alas, I don't.
What are you all looking at? Okay. So, I guess it's trying to find the word that matches the same amount of letters or vowels.
I think it has to be 5 letters.
Okay.
Do you have any favorite 5-letter words?
I'm not gonna lie. When you said stone, I heard it. Maybe that's not a bad way to go.
I figured you'd want something maybe like short.
What's that?
Okay, I'm gonna move my stool over to the other side because I think I'm gonna join Azari now.
Uther also found himself on Azaria's side. He's so nice to Uther.
It's just Herb on the other side of the table by himself.
Well, now this does seem rigged. I think I can play.
all part of the goblin code.
As you enter the word stone, you see the E glow green, and Azaria goes, "Oh, isn't that's neat, yeah. So you got a letter there."
I did?
So that means it's right?
Well, I mean, the E is right, everything else is wrong.
Oh. Um. It would be great if we had a third person. Sorry, let me whisper.
Peter's at the
It'd be
bar
great if we
now.
had a third person who could actually, read.
Azaria kind of like rolls his eyes a little bit, and he leans over to Priz and goes, "All right, listen, mate. I kind of feel bad for him. Could you go lend him a hand, or Paul? I guess I don't know."
I mean, are you saying you want me to really help him, or you want me to,
Oh no, I mean, yeah, what do you want me to say? Help them, but with quotation marks, yeah?
No, excellent. Making sure crystal clear. All right. Hey, team. Herb, is the H silent in that? Herb?
No, there's no H. It's just ERB.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, I'm here to help. What was the first word? Quodec. Oh, are we gonna try that one?
Nope. I think we determined that's not a real word. We're on stone right now. We got the E.
Oh, you're stoned. Okay, well, that explains a
Nope.
lot. All right, let me know what I can do.
Peter walks back over with a glass full of ice. I was asking for rocks, and they just gave me all of this garbage, and I poured out I just dropped the glass.
No, that's not what we're saying. Not what?
Oh, rocks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, rocks. Yeah, stone, rocks. Got it. Go. Hit
Those
enter.
are similar. This sounds
Guys
like we
leans
might have
over
on
and
to
presses
something.
enter.
Yeah, there you go, mate. Oh, that's
Okay, so I don't
Why did you
think
steal
you're like on our team. We didn't really invite you here.
Azaria,
you've got a
Azaria
friend in
gives you a
me.
thumbs up, Priz.
Well, we have to give everyone a chance, and
No, Peter.
Perez is equal part of this team. We should make sure he gets opportunity to help out.
right. I'm with Rockman here.
I know you are because you're trying to make us lose the game, and coincidentally, so is Peter.
Let's
offense,
not
Peter.
start pointing fingers. Mine were all red. Yours only has one green. I'm not
Okay.
a big mathematician, but that is less colorful letters than I had. That's for sure.
Okay, can I enter another word then? Then, do you have any ideas?
I mean, from what I understand about the game, all the grayed out letters aren't in the actual word itself. But it doesn't
Okay.
mean that there could be multiple E's.
I
I
think we
maybe
should
some more
do
vowels.
I think we should do glide. GLIDE.
I like that. Okay.
Or you could
does
just
that
put
have?
five E's, and then you
That's
find all
not
at one
helpful.
time.
Oh, yeah, that's what
Priz,
we can...
I don't want to insult your intelligence, but I don't think you know how to play this game.
Oh yeah,
rule out
E.
Yes.
That's it. That's the word right there. It's E.
No, because it's got an I in it. We
I think the
figured
cat's
that out
onto
now.
something.
Okay. Good. But not. What does yellow mean?
It means right letter, wrong place.
Right.
Oh.
Caution.
This is very
You don't want to use
intuitive,
that one
actually.
again.
So we still didn't use either A or U. If we want to just rule it out, we already know the E's at the end, so it's okay if we don't use the E at the end. We know that's the right one.
Yeah. What word do you think we should do?
Well, here's the problem. I don't know.
I mean, you could just give up. Forfeit.
Nope, I don't
Like,
think so.
I mean, it's a really tricky puzzle. People lose all the time. It's totally okay to walk away.
I mean, words without S and T, it's kind of hard.
Well, you could let me and Priz take a crack at it,
I don't think that's a good idea, Peter.
No, you should
Okay.
let him give a crack at it. I don't see anything that could go wrong.
Yeah,
Okay,
hey, Pewter, look, I got a rock in my pocket I found outside. You can have it for free. Here, you're my man.
Oh my god, Priz, this is nicest thing anybody has ever done for me.
Oh, no problem, mate.
I eat this rock.
Nope. Wait a second. Azaria, no. stop putting in letters.
What? No,
We didn't do that.
anything. What are you talking about?
We saw you do that. We're like 2 feet apart.
No. He picks the rock back up. I'm just
Maybe
playing stuff. Don't worry about it.
let's try the I in a different place, Herb.
Yeah. What?
So I don't think it'd be next to the E's. So maybe it's either the first or second letter, or it could be that next to the I.
We could try a word that gets the I into. No.
Azaria.
No, I
Wait,
just
you're
I
not
think
allowed
your
to do
friend
that.
suggested it earlier. I just
What if we did Pixie, and I'll look at Azaria to see if he has a reaction.
roll an insight check.
Okay.
I eat the letter O off the table.
Oh, all right. Hold on, let me find it. Insight.
I
You
think
said
nobody's watching.
Yeah, it's
but
insight.
everybody's watching.
18.
18. Yeah, when you say Pixie, you see Azaria's like eye twitch, and he just goes, "I mean that an X and a guess. That just sounds like a lousy guess, mate. I would avoid it."
Well, I know you would, but it's my game, so.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so many
Wish it
other
wasn't.
words that'd probably be more useful to you. I mean, you already know there's an I, right? So it's like,
I'm just gonna start moving the rocks.
Okay.
Not listening to him anymore.
I've eaten a couple of them now.
You've eaten all the ones that we've used already.
Yeah.
The current part in the word.
That would be convenient, wouldn't it?
I don't see the Y in Pixie, man. Where's your Y? In Pixie.
We don't need a Y.
Yeah, oh no, Pixie, Pixxy, Pixie.
Nope.
I think we should take vote on this before we make any decisions.
I agree. I think you should vote on it because I've also heard the spelling Pixxy personally. That's what I'm more familiar with.
It's the more common one that I've
Well, if you
seen.
put it in there, I bet it's gonna be all red.
Well, here's the great part: is that if we get it wrong, you get our money. So like, there's no problem
Yeah.
us trying this, right?
I mean, I hate to see you go out on such a lousy note, personally.
He's
don't
a
think
nice
Not at
guy.
all.
I really don't understand the logic. We have like 2 more guesses, but am I seeing something wrong here?
No, I think this guy's trying to steal our money.
Oh no,
I mean-
Azario's so cool. I mean, you got 5 red in the first place. He didn't even count that against you. He gave you a freebie.
It's true. I did.
I think
He
that's
did.
just the rules of the game rather than his generosity. I think
No. The
think
only
you-
way you'd have seen 5 reds is if you hit enter. If you hit enter, it shows if they're wrong and the red. Oh
I
wait.
scramble on the table and push the letters.
Oh no, we lost again. See guys,
we
you
won.
should've listened
Peter, we
to
won.
Chris.
As the letters glow green, indicating that you correctly guessed the word, you see Azaria kind of grimace as he kind of slams his hand on the slams his hand on
Ham.
the table.
Where
He
you get this
slams his ham
from?
on the table. The pig immediately scuttles off. I don't know how he got it.
Somebody catch that guy. He's got some of my letters.
And he goes, "Okay, listen, double or nothing.
we get 2 dinners at your house.
I'm not
We'll make it
hungry,
400.
but-
400 gold.
Hate to refuse. He's such a nice guy.
No,
you know?
but I think we're good. Right, guys? And I turned to Flynn and
I mean, but it's 400.
500. I'll do 500 gold pieces.
I don't think we really need any gold, right, guys?
no, we really do.
Well, if we did it again, at least this time we should bring in. I keep forgetting because he's so small. But our other friend, if the last answer was Pixie, he'd probably know about the next answer.
We don't have any other friends, Peter.
Yeah,
Well-
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe I think I'm friends with him. Maybe you guys did not get the same feeling, But I thought we were friends.
Oh, you're talking about Herb. You know, the gnome Ace, right, Pewter?
That might be the name I'm thinking of. Yes, honestly.
I need all of you guys to roll deception checks.
Uh-oh.
17.
Okay.
Oh, I got a natural 20.
That's
Whoa.
crazy.
I actually thought that might be the one because I got the names confused.
But there's still one more to go.
Well, Flynn got a 12, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. I will
Oh.
say that you do manage to talk, like, your way around Pewter's slip-up. But the most convincing part is the fact that Pewter himself seems to have actually gotten confused and fully, I think, there is a degree of belief that, like, did I mess the names up?
He's just scratching his chin. He's looking around now, trying to find the person.
And,
Flynn, I whispered to Flynn, keep a real tight grip on that bag.
Azaria goes, 600, I'll do 600 gold pieces.
I
What do we think, guys?
Eyes back
Is
at
that-
Urban Pewter.
Is that more or less than the first one he said?
That's more.
Okay.
Okay, but okay, on one condition, Priz has to go back to the other team.
What, you don't like Priz's help?
Wait, I like Priz. I think he should stay.
Herb, the stuff he's feeding us we know is wrong. It actually helps
Oh,
us.
that's a good point. Okay, he's just not allowed to touch the board.
Okay, that I agree to. Yes.
His phone
So
is very
we've got
soft.
ourselves a deal.
All right.
All right, wonderful. That's perfect.
Is he?
I'm so
Is he
pleased.
Is he realize I can't touch the board, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all is good. All is well, mate. Because, and he grabs the stone tablet that had
It's
the,
gonna not be
the
like
word
10.
puzzle, and he moves it, and he pulls out a different tablet. And this one is white marble. And he goes, okay, so we're not doing that other one because that other one's stupid and silly. I've got an even better one for you. It's right here. And here's how this one works, mate. Alright, you got all these words. And all the words are connected somehow, you know? They've got like, there's 16 of them, and you got 4 in each category. And you gotta put them all together and figure out what they have in common. It's so fun, and you got 5 tries. I never really counted because I'm so dang good at it. But, you know, just go ahead, give it a try, mate.
Peter is like that meme with the lady with all the math floating around her head. He's getting really anxious now looking at all these words.
Herb, I am lost on this one.
Yeah,
We're trying
I
to
don't know,
find
man.
how they're connected.
I think we have to find the 4 matching ones, and they go in the same category. And I look to Azaria to confirm.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Okay.
Please, what do you think of this?
Oh, I mean, it's obvious, right? I mean, my mother was a vixen. I mean, she's virtually Beelzebub or Bizzlebub or what. Yeah, I definitely, mother, vixen, that cow was definitely Beelzebub, so I would go with those 4.
Okay,
I think we should give it a little bit more thought, maybe.
well,
No,
there's
I
a
mean,
very
she was.
personal story to tied into this, I want to know more about your mother, Priz. That would be good.
Yeah, why don't you two talk about his mother, and then we'll play the game.
Oh, look, Herb, I mean, that's personal, man. I mean, well, Pewter's a friend and all, but, I've given a lot away already about my mom.
You think we're friends? Oh my goodness, this brings such joy to my cold, stony heart.
When we're in trouble, man. I think we gotta go.
Well, I'm a singer,
mean,
and
on
I
the bright side,
think his rock is going to catch on.
We are so in trouble.
I think maybe Fiend, Archfey, Genie, and I don't know, Beelzebub?
Well, I mean, do all of them have a category? Is that what we're saying? Or are we just trying to find 4 that relate?
I think we have to so there's 4 categories, and then
I see.
each category. We had this newspaper back in my town called the New York Times, and they had similar
It's the
games like
Newport
this.
Times, actually.
Yeah.
It's Newport City.
Newport times.
Yeah.
I've heard that. Yeah.
The goblins had the knockoff version. They just scratched that port and put York. It's a made-up word, you know.
Newport actually is a city in this campaign.
We have to knock off New York Times.
But it's in Toad Island, right? Toad Island, Newport Toad Island.
Oh, I want to know about this island of toads, please. This sounds very interesting.
I mean, they picked archery, and they didn't even read it right. Go ahead.
Well, how do you see these connected?
They're all like little magic freaks.
Wait a second. That's your reasoning?
I mean,
What about Celestial?
I think that's stellar
That's
reasoning
more
is little
like-
magic freaks.
that's more like an adjective. I think these are nouns. Like these, like a genie, an archfey, a fiend, and then like whatever that last one is. Honestly, they just sound like little magic guys.
No, I've learned about Celestials back at the monastery. That's not... What? Oh,
I don't know.
Mention.
Herb, do you want to hit
Wait.
send?
I really, no, not without Flynn's, like,
You
not
know,
without the group's consent.
we
I
got
have
5
to say,
chances, I guess.
Can I just say I was listening to Priz's personal stories. It made me think about this one person I met, and their mom actually had like this magic pact with them, where like she was like a genie and she was giving her powers or something, and like I found out you could like some people get powers because they sign a deal with someone, you know, but like not like me, you know. I don't sign deal with Boulder. I just love them, you know. I do it for the love of the Boulder. But some people, they got to find someone, you know. But you know, all power to them. I hold no grudge. Just something I was thinking about, you know, off the top of my rocky head.
I feel like Peter's tapped into some kind of otherworldly knowledge here.
Okay, Herb, I know this sounds crazy, but I think I want to go with what Peter was saying. Just for the first guess.
What was that again?
Thank you, Flynn. But I don't know
What were the guesses? What were the guesses?
Those things that grant boons, you know, like or packs.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Vigilante, Dixon.
We know.
What was
not-
it? Pewter cow?
Okay.
Was it cow?
Peter, which ones were it?
What? What are you talking about?
What were the 4 words you were saying? Like,
Oh no, I was
Don't
just
you love a
talking
dog,
about
Pewter?
a dog.
Yeah.
Please, you wouldn't know that.
How did you know? they
Well,
say
we
you
were
can-
talking.
You can tell
talking
the
over here on
difference
the
of dog
side.
owner or cat owner.
No. When we were talking a moment ago over here on the side, I was telling you about my mom, and I love my mom, and you said, "Oh, I love my dog," and I mean, I don't know a lot
do
about it,
love
but
it,
I mean,
yeah.
I know that's what you said, mate. I'm just
I-
trying to vibe with you.
I do.
I
love
do it again
my
where I
dog.
jump on the table.
you want
Okay.
to try
Table
Fiend,
grab Celestial,
Archfey,
Genie, Archfey,
and
Fiend.
Celestial? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Which again, I'm
These
sliding
4?
across the table.
Yeah,
You
that.
know, Flynn, I can just put you on the table. It'll save us all a lot of effort. You like physical effort, us having to watch this happen.
You have a bar
no,
stool
I have a
now,
stool
Flynn.
now.
You're,
I have a stool.
yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
want 2 stools? Maybe I put stool on top of your stool.
I think I'm okay.
Okay, well,
No one's
just let
ever
me know.
done 2 stools before.
Everybody drops their drinks in the bar. What?
Okay.
All this talk of stools makes me think that bag has a certain odor.
Oh,
It's
yes.
just designer wear. You wouldn't understand. It's only something like the elite wear.
You know what?
It's a
if you
perfume.
win this, you can keep it. Don't worry about it. We don't have to take it back.
That's really nice of Priz.
Okay,
this is
when
a
you
very
say that, it makes
good
it sound
bag.
like it doesn't have a lot of value.
Oh no, I love this bag. I hate to part with it. My dog was so fond of it.
Listen, I have every intention of winning this bag fair and square. I will say though, mate, I am gonna have to start adding a timer on because I feel as though.
Okay. All right. Glenn, hear me out. Cow, hen, doe, and bull. They're all like gendered names for animals.
Well,
I get a bull
well,
and a cow, but a doe with a hen makes no sense.
I hate to say actually, he's got a point. The bull is the male counterpart.
Well, they're not like
I mean,
they're not necessarily counterparts. They're all just like gendered names for animals.
instead of bull, let's go vixen because it's the female versions of hen, doe, cow, vixen.
Is a
Right?
vixen an animal? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's female.
Okay.
Vixen's not an animal. It's a type of person.
Well,
She's a
Chris, you
vixen,
just
isn't
called
a-
your mom a vixen.
I
Didn't
think
you?
we should maybe explore
Female
that idea in
cat,
therapy.
probably. Riz, can I pet you, please? I have been holding back, but your fur looks so soft. I really would like to pet you now.
Let's talk about it later. Let's see how
Okay.
things go.
I'll let you pet my head if you want.
Yeah, no, we'll talk
You could
about it
do
later.
You could do your scratchies on my back if you want. If you need something to scratch, I don't know. I just look, Anyway, we'll talk about later, friend, pal.
Do you guys hit send?
Yes.
We're running out of time. Yes.
Alright. Azaria looks as though
Good call,
he
Clint.
is getting more and more uncomfortable with your progress.
Oh, that one was wrong, guys. It looks like that one has to go to different location. Not right.
No, that means it's right. I think they're just different colors this time.
I
I'm
think
glad you got a hang of the last game though.
Peter looks around. He's starting to think everybody's just messing with him. Okay, whatever you say. His eyes narrowed, though.
I just love that your otherworldly story that came to your head was without knowing any of the words that were on the table.
It is just he's thinking about Priz's mom is thinking about this friend I had who was her mom was a genie of all things. It's so crazy. Anyway,
I think Cruz is also thinking about his mom, and I'm a little concerned.
yeah, he was talking about his mom, the little drool coming out of corner of his kitty cat mouth. You don't know what that's all about, but
Oh, jeez.
Maybe we
we're
just
gonna have to
move past.
reconsider our hiring practices if that's the case, mate.
No. Izzy, can I come to the other side again, please?
Mate, no, I'm gonna need you to take a step back. The name's Azaria, and I'm gonna need you to never do that again.
I didn't mean to step over the line, boss. I'm good. I'm good right where I am.
Yes, yes you are. Alright, listen, mate, we don't have all day. Just, I say you just pick the 4 that you like the best, hit send, and then do that 4 more times.
I can do that. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
You don't even
there's
know what
4
to say.
animals. Maybe
I
don't
think we
know.
should do the 4 animals.
Because I honestly.
I think it's worth a shot. I think it's worth a shot. I think we do the 4 animals.
All right, we got a couple tries. Let's do it.
How many times can we do the wrong way?
4 more, I think.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
And
I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm just I thought of something really funny earlier. It just came back to me.
Okay, listen, mate, you may have figured out what the last 4 are, but you do need to figure out what they have in common or you can't get all the money.
Well,
Was this rule earlier?
This is rule now.
I remember this rule.
Standing
okay.
rule.
We don't have a timer, because you're changing the rules.
No, there's a timer, it's ticking down, mate. 10, 9.
Are you going to say all the seconds? Because it's very distracting, honestly.
Need I say 8?
I'm
I
going to
can
cast
count.
Prestidigitation on Azaria, and my 3 harmless sensory effects I'm going to create are I'm going to soil his pants,
Oh,
make him
Jesus.
smell like he's pooped himself, and give him the minor sensation of having pooped himself.
Chunky comes bounding in the door, right?
no, Chunky, no.
And I hope to distract him long enough to give us more time to figure out the puzzle.
Chunky's
Azaria,
coming right for those trousers.
Azaria, goes, just a second, mate, I'll be right back. Maury, make sure they don't cheat. And he stands up very quickly and removes himself from the room.
Hey guys, hurry. I don't think we've got long before you realize. Don't worry about it. Okay, what do these have in common?
I mean, I don't know, good, evil, I don't know where Flyer comes in though, like,
They are all indecipherable garbage blabber that is on the
Peter, okay, if we read them out, can you help us? They are Beelzebub, Flyer, Mother, and Vigilante.
Oh, well, Priz's mother. We were talking about Priz's mother. Maybe Priz knows?
Oh, I told you when I started. I said my mother, Beelzebub, Vigilante. I was helping you guys from the get-go.
You know, Priz, I have to say, I got sense that maybe just because we are such close friends, that maybe maybe you and Mr. Fitch not so good of friends right now? Little tough times going on for you guys?
And he looks over at Hilda. No. He just hired me recently as a bard. I don't know a lot about what he does, but great boss. I mean, pays well. All I have to do is sing. I mean, there was that one time, but I told him I don't do that stuff. But yeah, no, otherwise I just sing.
What one time?
It's not important.
Oh, right, sorry, okay.
As you guys are kind of sitting there debating your answers, the goblin girl, she she kind of keeps like glancing back and forth at the bathroom door and you guys, and then she kind of leans over the table and she goes, all right, listen, I think something's bugging you.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
we're fine. Thank you for asking, though.
It's a stretch, but I think they're right.
I'm not right about anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what they're talking about either, honestly.
I'm right there with you, Peter. Flynn, care to explain?
Well, let's read them out real quick. It's B, Beelzebub, Fly, Moth, and Vigilante, E.
Oh, okay.
Flynn, why you have speech impediment or something, Flynn? What's going on? Are you having
Yeah, Peter,
I can heal you.
So they're all bugs.
Every word has an E in it. Every word has an E.
Praise, that's my...
No, look at
That's it.
I mean,
No, they all got an E.
No, because other words had E in it, and that doesn't make any sense. I think it's... Flynn, do you want to say it?
What? I'm sorry. I had an incident. I imagine that
where'd
you've
you
wasted
go?
4 of your attempts. You're on your last one. You're really struggling. And
Not quite.
Well, it was bugging us for a while, but I think we figured it out. They all have ants. Or not ants. Insects.
no, they all have ants. That's your
Insects.
guess.
All
You
ants.
messed it up.
They're all ants.
Oh, Flynn.
So close, man. I could
There you know.
They all have
smell
insects.
that bag coming back to you.
As you enter the last answers, Azaria clearly becomes quite upset. And hold on, let me put the puzzle away. My very unique and original puzzle that I invented.
You should trademark that. It's so good, It makes me want to just do more all the time.
It's even better than Praisal, the first one.
Azaria goes, all right, listen, you, sure, you had fun. Yay! Take the money or whatever. And he pushes over your money that you bet, but the additional money. So you put in 40, plus the bag, which he appraised at 100, I believe. Like it was,
He said 200.
he appraised that at 60, which totaled to 100, and then he bumped it to 600. So you just all got 500 gold pieces. to split amongst yourselves. And Azaria goes, "All right, listen. Enjoy your winnings or whatever, but I imagine the dinner at my place is gonna be quite fun, yeah? So just come on by whenever you feel like it, with all of your hard-earned money, and we'll have a good time. We'll have some wine, and I'm sure nothing bad will happen to you, you know?"
Yeah,
Alright.
that sounds really nice. Not menacing at all, you know. I hope nothing bad happens to you, Mr. Fitch. So, you know.
And
It's,
Sorry, do you want me to show them where you live, or you want me to come with you?
you know what, Priz? I think you can just hang with them for a little bit, yeah? Just take some time off. And he kind of stands up and brushes off his shirt. And with that, he and his entourage, minus Priz, stand up and leave the bar. I don't have a hotkey for the friends. I don't have a hotkey for
guys-
bitches, so we just put those away.
Hey, Priz, are you okay? That was hard to watch, man.
Yeah, so 500 four ways is 125. Take 10 off because I didn't put in my really original ante. So my cut would be what, 115, right? I mean,
Sure.
we're a
You can
team.
have mine too, Priz. I don't want it, you know.
235. I'm good. I'm good with. I'm what you know. Sure.
I suppose it is up to Pewter what he wants to do with his money, so.
Priz, you're not gonna get a share, but what Peter does with his money is, I guess it's up to him.
Wait. I'm on your team. I don't get a share.
Yeah, why are we not giving
You
Priz
were
the share?
very clearly trying to sabotage us.
And very clearly are part of Azaria's entourage.
No. It was a double fake. It was okay. Look. All right. Look. Okay. I'm good. Okay. He had to think I was not trying to help you, but by obviously telling you things that weren't right, I was directing you in the right direction. So I was helping, but not looking like I was helping. Come on, mate. You had to see. Herb, you got it. You even called me out on it, right? He said he's helping in his own way.
Yeah, Arby
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah.
I said
Yeah, you
that.
said-
and
you
you're
said
not
he's
getting
helping.
the money.
As a bag that I assume is the size of me I am like hugging it.
Why don't you hold on to the bag for us, Priz? That can be your winnings.
No, well, okay, so you're splitting it three ways. So 500.
And you get the bag.
166.
You get the
Pewter's
little
giving me
pistol
his.
pop bag.
So Pewter's giving me his 166 to hold for him because he's my friend. So it's 166 each. And
Flynn
that
was
as a
holding.
tip.
Flynn was holding my money for me because I don't really want it, and I guess you can have ownership of it, but then Flynn still holds it. However, you guys, honestly,
Well-
I'm getting so bored talking about this. I think I'm going to try to go get more rocks from the man behind the wooden table over there.
You, as you guys are kind of chatting amongst yourselves, Flint, from inside your bag, you hear a muffled voice going like, "Can we get on with it, please?"
Oh, I forgot about you.
Shh, leave. Shh.
I mean-
there's someone from Azaria here.
I try to whisper back in the bag.
Does your bag just talk?
No.
No.
You know how crazy you sound? Bags can't talk.
Hey, bag, what's going on, man?
Roll persuasion on the bag.
I would have offered that. I rolled to persuade the bag.
Oh.
I'm I'm back
You
at the
see
bar.
you see mine? It's a 18 plus 5, 23.
23. You talk to the bag with such confidence of like, "Oh, hello, bag," that the green mess of hair pops out the top. And here, oh my goodness, where did he go? If only,
He's in the
there he is.
bag.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh yeah,
He's in his
Um,
bag.
and he goes, hey, what's? Oh, you're new.
Yep. He's part of Azaria's crew.
Oh shit!
cannot stress that
and you
enough.
see a leaf slowly start like sinking back into the bag.
Oh, Herb is here too, guys. I walk back over.
Yeah, just to be clear, wait. I think there's been a misunderstanding. I was hired last week to sing at his dinner parties, and he likes an entourage, and he likes, he's a big man. He likes to have his crew and stuff with him. But I was hired last week, and I just got into town. I'm famous most places, and I was fairly new here. So I'm a bard, and bard need patrons, and he's a very wealthy man. But honestly, what I know about him is he likes to game, and he likes his dinner parties and our sing. So that's kind of the extent. I mean, I know where he lives and such. I mean, because I've been there, but I don't know a lot more about him. So,
Oh, I have a
what?
question, please. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So this was Mr. Fitch. Do you know if maybe he has like evil twin brother with shaved mustache area named Aber Zombie and Fitch?
No, I've never heard
Maybe.
of him as a.
He's like not
Oh.
nice guy, total opposite of Azaria Fitch. He's like
Yeah.
really mean all the time, kidnaps little purple people. That
A
sort of thing.
necromancer, warlock, or something.
Okay,
you know.
I do have to bring up. I know I shouldn't be talking. They are the same person. That is
What?
also him.
Did you know that?
That cannot be right. I'm sorry, Leaf. You stretch
No,
the,
I
the
think
bounds
he's
of my
Tudor.
imagination.
Yeah.
I think he's right. I think he would know.
I would.
I mean-
I've met him.
His eyes are so small, I assume he cannot see much at all with his tiny little eyeballs in his head.
Azaria does have. I mean, he could be extremely charming when he wants to be, but he has a mean side. I've seen it. I mean, not mainly towards. Well, he calls us Fitches bitches. Oh, that tells you something. But I mean, the fact is, he has a just like 1 minute he's Izzy and the next minute I'm out of line. So yeah, he's got a dark side.
I don't know how to tell you this, but he broke the goblin code.
Oh, that's
He
not
kidnapped
bad.
someone. I know, but he still broke it.
I mean, how many infractions? I'll be honest, sir. I'm not quite sure how many things he broke of the code. It could be.
Well, he kidnapped
Immeasurable.
people that are shorter than him, which is against the goblin code.
That's right.
Okay.
He is it because he soiled his pants as well? Is that against the code?
No, that happens quite frequently.
To you or?
No, not to me.
Oh, okay. Well,
A roll for deception.
Roll for deception.
he's sweating.
9.
Yeah, Leaf goes, nah, man, I hate to tell you, dude, your employer definitely traffics Faye. Like, 100%, zero doubt in my mind.
Traffic? What do you mean? What do you mean traffic, mate?
Steals for the intent to be sold.
I mean, people come and go a lot, at his place. He buys and sells art and all kinds of crates of things, but I don't know that I've seen any Fae in the, at least on the first floor.
Well, please, are the people who are coming and going doing so within cages, maybe?
No, well,
cages?
the boxes, crates. Yeah, I assume they're like statues, busts. He has a lot of art. He's got a whole room with just art in it. So I kind of thought that's what I mean.
Well,
I
we
don't
could
know
just
what's in there.
we could go over there and look at this art and eat delicious dinner. And,
I think he's going to rob us.
I kind of feel like we should stash our gold
I
somewhere.
think so too.
Yeah.
You guys are
Well-
really getting totally different vibe of this guy than I am. And I don't want to not trust you guys, but I just feel like a weird judgment call here. I'm usually right about these things.
Well, I mean, the
you
safe
are.
thing would be.
Yeah.
He
He
says
doesn't
really
like-
nice things about me being smart, and I think I liked his mustache. It's very twirly.
Okay, if you could not be distracted by the twirliness of his mustache, and if we could focus on the fact that he stole my sister.
Okay, back to the gold though. Do we split that 3 ways, right? We each got 166, and
I would
Shooter
also
gave
like a
his to
portion of
Liz.
the gold.
well, you didn't really help.
Hey, he's so.
I mean,
you probably
you're
only
right.
carry 3 pieces, so
That's true.
It's not huge loss for you one way or other.
Yeah.
So
I like to turn it into jewelry.
I'll give him 1 and say, don't spend it all in one place.
He takes the coin. He's quite pleased.
I think it'd be a great time to bring up though that if you're cutting me out of the gold and everything, and I'm not
Well,
part
I
of the
think
team.
Pewter's just giving you his gold. So I wouldn't-
Yeah, because otherwise, I mean, it sounds like, if he's doing the kind of things you're describing and stealing sisters and such, and fey trafficking and whatnot, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. But obviously, at the same time, you wouldn't want me to go in there saying that you think he does stuff like that. Think of it as an investment, really. But anyway, I just want you to know personally.
I see.
I just want you to know personally, little guy there in the bag, that basically I would have no part of that. I don't believe in that. I think it's bad juju, and so
I'm sorry, you don't believe in. Okay, so stealing
agree
fey
with
people is
trafficking.
bad juju for you?
well,
Not
well,
like that
I
it's
just think-
morally reprehensible. It's just like, the vibes are off.
it does. It brings the whole vibe down.
Baby steps, baby steps, Leaf.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. I've had my run-ins with. There's good fae and there's bad fae. But I don't believe that anybody should be taken as a slave and sold and such. So
That's
I'm
very
against
brave
that
of you,
completely.
Praise.
Very
Very
progressive.
brave, yes,
Are
statement.
you
Nobody
are we
should
serious?
accuse
Are
me.
we? Okay, whatever.
Thank you, Pewter. You get me, mate. That's what I said. You're the smart one in the group.
I also think that people should not be slaves. I think that would
So,
be bad.
so 125 4 ways then? I guess I'll take the 124 since I gave Leaf.
Sure thing. And
Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot. Praise one more thing. How do you feel about doggies? I should not judge you based on your looks, but I just get this feeling. Maybe you don't like doggies so much. Maybe I'm wrong. What's going on with that?
Something I might want to clarify. I'm tabaxi, right? And so
Bless you.
I've heard. God, what? This is what happened. What just happened? All right. I've been here for a while, and there's a lot of smoke in the air, so I'm a bit, Anyway, so tabaxi. Well, my point is, I'm not a cat. It sounds like you're, earlier you're petting me, and now the doggy. That I'm a cat. I'm not a cat. The cat is like a domesticated animal. I'm a sentient person. I'm not as smart as Pewter maybe, but I'm a rather smart Lily, obviously more than Herb and Flynn, but the point is, I'm not a cat.
He has accurately figured out the intelligence spectrum of group. Yes,
Yeah.
I see, please. I will not call you cat anymore. I'm sorry. I don't know if I was saying it out loud, but I was definitely thinking you looked like a cute little kitty cat. So anyway, I want to introduce you. We will have to step outside first, but I have this little poopy fellow over here, and I'm gonna start heading out to the door.
All right.
I am viciously holding on to the gold
for Priz and looking at him. I'm going to keep this as an investment of my own. You can get this after we have successfully had dinner at this Azaria Fitch's house. Reasonable?
I mean, if you know how to get there on your own, yeah, mate. Give me an
Services
advance.
rendered.
Well, I usually take an advance, so I mean,
Oh,
in case
well,
something bad
as you've seen
happens.
what Herb gives, I flick you a coin.
You get what you pay for, mate. All right, off we go.
Oh no, I can never use. Sorry, I'm messing with music because I switched to the outside, and I fear that I can never use Bard Lively 1 again after last episode. Oh, but what about Bard Lively 2?
Oh, a whole different thing going on there.
I think we should.
Was that by Michael Keys?
Yes, obviously.
Oh, you listen to
Everything
Michael
is by Michael
Keys?
Keys.
Yeah, tell me about it.
No, I'm a
what's
huge Michael
wrong,
Keys
Chris?
fan. I love Michael Keys.
Yeah,
Even
right.
I
Yeah,
live.
yeah.
I am a rock, and I know who Michael Keys is. Praise, you do not like Michael Keys? What's going on there?
No, he's great. He's fantastic. He's the best. Everyone pales by comparison. We're specks. It's his world, and we're just living in it, mate.
Yes,
Piece of
that all
shit.
seems
Oh, I'm
accurate.
sorry.
I see no error with the statement you made.
Yeah, right. It's like sucking all the oxygen out of the room, mate. Everybody else suffocates.
I don't breathe, so I don't understand that's what the problem is there. But if it makes you feel better, you can pet my little guy here, and I pull out Chunky. I mean, we're outside now, so he's. I pull him out of the dumpster, I assume, just covered in
he's been gorging himself
Sounds-
on garbage.
maybe like a diaper, finishing off a diaper or something.
And he pops out of the garbage can. He's like, "Barf," and he leaps out, and he sees Priz, and his tail starts wagging. He starts running little circles around Priz. He's going like, "Barf, barf, 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 barf."
I mean, this guy's great. I mean, he's a little thin.
And
You
that's
feed
because
him?
he doesn't have flesh or
Oh, he's-
muscle fiber. Yeah, he does.
he's
You can
big-boned.
feed him.
He likes poop and trash.
And gold. If I actually,
Yeah, well-
can I have some of my gold back?
Sure.
Just a little bit.
course.
Give him a little treat.
I mean,
and
I
I-
know it's gonna come out the other end, so I open
Yeah,
the pouch.
Yeah, I lean down. I get to go from Flynn. I lean down. I offer it to Chunky.
He happily eats it in one bite, and it just cling, 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 cling.
Yep.
You hear it like
And I reached-
on the ground.
I reach down and scratch his tummy at the right time, and the coins fall.
You pocket one whole gold
What?
piece.
Covered in feces,
Yeah.
probably. It's like going through a garbage disposal. It's very nasty.
You might
Friend,
want to get
his name was
tested for
Chunky?
something after that. Yes.
I hope you have any cuts on your hand.
I think we should give Priz his share. He could totally blow the whole thing at dinner.
I guess you're right. I don't trust him, but
I know, but I think it's our best shot.
all right. I approach Priz. I am sorry we got off on the wrong foot. Look, you have not given me reason to distrust you other than the fact that you tried to steer us in the wrong direction, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. Here is your gold. Well earned.
Also, Flynn, I think it's wrong paw. Just you don't want to offend. I'm so sorry. Continue.
Okay, I'm not a cat, but Pewter's right. I do have a paw. Well, I have opposable foot. Let's don't get down that road. But no, thank you, Flynn. And let me assure you, when we get to the house, if I'm with you guys, and now I feel like I'm an equal partner, it goes both ways, which means Sorry will still think I'm with him, and there could be an advantage to that for you.
That's a good idea.
It goes both ways. I mean, he was paying me, and so I was helping him be on your team. You're paying me, so I'll help you, even though he thinks I'm on his team.
And I think this is great. I wonder though, like I was just getting feeling that maybe, you know, he did not like you a whole lot. Like he definitely liked me. I think he was indifferent to Flynn and Herb, and then I don't know. He kept kind of like telling you to stick around or just sit somewhere else. Usually
Well-
means he is not wanting to be company with you.
I'm new. I mean, the truth be known, I mean, Sven, without Sven, he wouldn't know his, elbow from his asshole when it comes to art. I mean, he pretends to be this fancy guy, but I mean, he's got Sven there to tell him what's right, good, and not real good. And so, and Hilda, I mean, you saw her. She's just Hilda. She'll kill you for looking at her. So, I mean, that's protection. But Maury's a bit of a different twist there. She does a little bit of everything, but she's also kind of new. So I don't really have a good handle on her. But I was entertainment. I mean, who am I kidding? I mean, I hate to say it. If you're not fucking Michael Keyes, everyone's just, the other Bart. So, I could be replaced. He doesn't know how great I am, but that's fine. But yeah, I mean, I'm replaceable, so
I mean, I think
to
a
be
lot of
honest
people
with
would
you,
kill it. Never mind.
And we'll keep in mind you're replaceable, Chris. Thank you for being honest with us. Now we know. Okay. Well, why don't you lead the way, and we will.
much like Chunky, I stepped into that one. All right.
Yeah. Well, we all do sometimes, but anyway.
Yeah, you, fortunately, you, have Priz to give you directions to Azaria's manor. But is there anything you want to do in preparation before the dinner?
I'm holding Chunky so no one takes him again, And if anybody wants to get married or have a funeral rite, and we have an hour, I could do that,
I think we're good.
Okay. I was going to say one thing. If you want, I've got a little place here on the wayside, just actually right behind, just a bit away. But if anybody needs, a short rest or something, we could just go there, chill, that kind of thing. Just so, by the by, most people like my singing a lot, and usually when I sing, it makes people feel better. So. Anyway, just offering. If not, off we go. I'm fine. I'm sort of self-contained.
Priz, I cannot tell if you're offering, but I would love to hear you sing, Priz. Let's hear those beautiful tunes coming out of your mouth now.
Yeah, I can't. I can't sing on the street. I'm not like a beggar with a hat in hand, but I'm sure the opportunity will present itself. Most likely,
We can find a hat for you, Priz. If this make you more comfortable, you can put the bag on your head if you want.
I will tell you though, I'm quite good at yachting. My yachting, I'm one of the best. No one yachts.
Yarning?
Yeah, yachting. Yachting.
Like
Yachting.
playing with yarn?
No, like
Oh.
yachting.
You're just saying the
Okay.
word
I
over and
think
over
you should
again,
only do
man.
that
I don't
in
think
private.
you're really elaborating on it.
I understand now. I get it. Maybe these other guys don't, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I'll play a mean war gong. We'll party. I promise you, Peter, we'll party later.
Okay.
All right. In that case, if you guys want to chill for the hour in between your dinner with Azaria, I'm going to step away for a second because I've been chugging Gatorades, so I'm going to run some ads real quick.
Okay.
Some water too.
To the break.
To the break.
Intermission.
For those just now tuning in, I have great news. For subscribers to the channel, there is now a chunky emote. But for those just tuning in, there are additional emotes. There is the leaf emote that's getting used in chat. That one's my favorite. I love leaf. And additionally, there's some other ones. And ideally, those will get kind of added, potentially cycled out depending on which ones people like. I just think it's a fun little addition to the stream. Yeah. Everyone else is still on their break. I will say thank you to, we'll go ahead and just shout out Ketchup02, Trish96, Toxic Guy 8754, Ace Done It Live, and That Ghost of a Deer. Thank you all for following. There's also a Michael Keys emote. Oh, for those listening, because I think it's worth noting, just on our little break, a bit of trivia. Michael Keys is an international superstar within the world of Erio. He has written every song that you know and love in the pop circuit, and just the music circuit in general, with a few notable exceptions, which we can cover later as they arise. But for the most part, think of every single song you've ever enjoyed listening to, and imagine it was all written by one person, and that's Michael Keys.
Who are you explaining Michael Keys to?
The world.
Oh. Wow.
Well, if the world's listening, let me tell you what I think of Michael Keys.
Well, I think we know what you think of Michael Keys. Pewter's a big fan, though. He's only heard one music in his whole life, and it was the Michael Keys thing. So, you know.
Well, one thing, a bit of trivia, just while we're on the break till everybody gets back. For those who haven't figured out, like with the dad thing, that Pewter and Flynn and our great narrator and Dungeon Master Maggie are all my children. And Herb is like a child, basically. Well, okay, that sounded wrong. I meant to say that Herb is like one of my kids too. So,
Sorry, I'm back now.
Oh, I think of him that way. So anyway,
All you missed is that Dad was claiming you as his own.
No, I said he was like a child. You guys totally misconstrued my comment.
Oh, my bad.
That's so much better.
And we are going to ban. We don't need cheap viewers on this chat.
Wait, was I not supposed to interact with that person? I sent them my social security information.
Quickly,
Oopsies.
click all the links in chat.
Yeah.
Were we supposed to give our socials? Okay, it's 472.
Okay, I'm writing this down. It's all scribbles.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's Pewter gonna do with that information?
Circle, triangle. At least he knows his shapes.
Yeah.
Social security all made of rock-looking numbers.
You have triangle rock and circle rock, square rock.
A social is quartz, granite, pebble.
Pebble as a classification of stone.
Yeah, it's a very small. You can't define what it's made of. Stone. No
I
pebble.
don't know.
You could bounce
maybe
it.
leave the rock knowledge to the rock guy in the room. You know what I mean? You know, just stay in your lane. If we're talking
Yeah,
about
well-
yarn again, maybe I'll let you take the lead. But
Oh, okay. I guess you could be a little hard-headed.
my head is very hard. I assume you're doing compliment.
Absolutely, chum.
So where are we anyway, Priz? I feel like maybe you are lost. Are we almost there? We have been going in circles a little bit there.
I was following you. We go. Oh, no. Okay, I'm sorry. I got a bit
Following
confused.
him to your house.
Are we going to my? Do you want to go to my place or do you want to go to the mansion?
I think we. I mean, the puzzles were very mentally draining for me, but in terms of physically, I am fine, you know.
Okay. All right. We're just going. Okay. All right. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna go through the governor's district. If you follow me, we go over this bridge, and down this path. We're going to take a right.
We're walking.
Yes, walking.
why are you going
Just
left?
give you. Well, we're going through the shopping district. We were the shopping district, and that's where the taverns and stuff and whatnot. And the governor's district is where we're going through now, which is a very nice living quarters for middle class. Not me. I'm in the way. Don't get into it.
Chris, if you ever considered being tour guide here instead of music man, since it seems to you don't really like to actually play music, maybe you do tour guide work. I feel like maybe it could be good for you.
I'll
You're
just
very
keep my options
natural.
open.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, anyway, the Mansion District, this is where the ritzy ones live, and of all the ritzy ones, as you can see just down the road a piece here, is indeed, that is the manor right there, the big one.
And he points
Oh,
you
wow.
to Azaria Fitch's manor, which is in fact the largest mansion on the block. It's very fancy, very ornate, and notably has stained glass windows on the front. Just normal square windows, but they are stained glass.
Peter's drooling. Those look very nice. Well, okay.
Yeah, so the front door looms ominously.
It's an interesting choice. All the square windows in the front, stained glass. He doesn't get to see a lot of sunlight, does he?
Peter's knocking on the door.
Yeah, well, listen, real quick, mates, before we go in there, when we go in, I'm gonna, really go right back over and hang with them in earshot, because I want to find out if he's got any, nefarious plans for you guys, because he was a bit, oh, hey, Maury,
Yeah.
what's up, girl?
As Pewter opens the door, or rather knocks on the door, the goblin that you know as Maury answered the door. And she kind of sees you guys and immediately is just like, oh, okay, all right. So I'm just gonna... She actually takes a step outside and closes the door behind her. She's like, all right, I'm just gonna just run you through this real quick. I don't think that you guys know what you're getting into.
Yeah, we do.
This
It's a
is-
house.
Yeah, this is a house. Even I know this is house.
Okay,
Come on.
listen. You just got a bunch of money off of Azaria Fitch. Yay! Good for you guys.
Yeah, we brought
I
it with us.
say
It's right
no,
here.
don't bring it with you. You should go
Oh.
home. You should take the money and you should leave.
I don't have a home.
Or I tried to get them to leave it at my place, but they're just not the trusting types.
Okay, you're on thin ice too, man. I mean, you just got hired, what, like a week ago? And you're already pissing him off?
Okay, so I was
Yeah.
not the only one reading that from room.
Yeah, I think we all kind of felt that one.
Yeah, is he pissed or what? I mean, has he talked about it since he left?
Bro, it's all he's been talking about.
Uh-oh.
You know how much he hates to lose money. He gave you one job, sabotage the other team.
Oh, see, I knew it. I knew it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
real difficult puzzle to figure out there.
Wait, he told me I couldn't
I am
touch the
honestly
puzzle.
shocked.
Okay, listen, I'm just saying that there's a lot going on here, and I think that you guys would be better off if you just left it there.
Well, we can talk about it with group, but I think we're really trying to find if there are any pixies
Oh, hey,
here.
Oh.
Hey, Maury. Quick question. I actually never go around to asking this, but I've never seen Azaria do anything. I mean, he makes a lot of money. He's got a lot of money. He's got all that stuff coming. He's buying all the, but I've never seen him. How does he make his money? I don't get it.
Are you that dense? Okay, alright, listen, man, and as she's talking, you hear a voice from inside go, is that our guests? And I'll bring him in. Maury, don't make him stand outside. And,
Oh, he doesn't sound mad at all. I think this Mori character not very trustworthy. But,
Maury kind of begrudgingly goes, listen, just watch your backs and stay out of my way, okay? There's way more going on here than you realize.
Maury, are we getting ambushed right after entering the door, or like an hour into the dinner?
take your pick. And she opens the door for you guys and walks in.
I choose right away. It's over and done with, so we can enjoy the food afterwards.
Peter, I don't think there's gonna be any food if. Oh, hi.
No food? What the hell kind of dinner is this? There's no food?
Oh, don't be silly. Of course there's gonna be food. I would praise
You're
you
still
decided to
drinking.
join us.
He's a little shy. He thinks you don't like him.
Look, I brought them just like you told me. Here they are. I brought them. They all showed up, right? Here they are, right in your house, right here.
It's a very lovely house, by the way. I really like those.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Try not to
colorful.
track any of the stones or muds or whatever into the house. The carpets are fine
Yeah.
quality, so
What
really want to
about
avoid.
our poop-covered skeleton dog? Can he come in?
No, he cannot come. Oh, hold on. Skeleton dog. And he actually kind of perks up at that. He goes, "Oh, is that? Can I? I would love to see that if you have it."
Nope, you said he can't come in, and I'm gonna push him outside and close the
Wait.
door.
Well, he said Chunky can come in. He wants to see the little guy.
Azaria walks over to the stained glass window and kind of peers outside.
And sees nothing.
That's true. Very short. And Azaria turns.
I wanna quickly cast darkness outside over Chunky on Chunky, so a magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration, and it's magical darkness, and you can cast it like on a creature.
Don't look behind the magical black darkness orb outside.
Don't pay attention to It's nothing.
You cast darkness. Man, I don't have a
It has a
soundboard for people
component. I just say
screaming, but I
you
wish
see
I did.
nothing.
No, you you cast darkness and you
whole
immediately
street.
hear like carts crashing out in like, the main area, and like people are shouting, and you see
My
Azaria walk
leg!
over to the front
My
door.
leg!
Azaria opens the front door. It's just a void, and he kind of just sits there, and he just closes it and turns back around. He's like, "All right, I think we're just gonna wait for that to pass." Hey,
I
Maury.
never get used to these time changes. It gets dark
It's
so
true.
fast.
Yeah, no. I personally I voted against it.
Oh yeah.
But you know,
They
we don't
don't
live
let
in a
me vote,
democracy,
so-
so it kind of didn't do anything. Maury, yeah, if you could look into the skeleton dog for me, that'd be great. I'm gonna take our guest to the kitchen. And Maury kind of gives you guys the side eye and then disappears, or I should say, kind of waits outside for the darkness to pass.
It says 10 minutes for the spell time, so.
And I just imagine you cast it on Chunky. So
Yes,
it's a
on
moving
Chunky.
darkness, right?
Yeah, it looks like and Chunky can't see either, so poor dog. He's just probably running around in
The
circles.
Chunky's panic sprinting down the street.
He thinks he's gone blind or something.
Oh no! He already doesn't have eyes.
Sorry, Chunky. It's
Chaos
your own
in
good.
downtown Avarina, as multiple darknesses have claimed many wagons.
First responders there also collided as they could not see anything.
It appears the cause is a single moving point that many people have been dubbing the spot.
Local
People
officials
said
said,
the dark smell.
yeah, if you smell shit, go the other way.
The Great Darkness appears to be accompanied by horrendous odors and faint yipping. No, but
I walk over to Mr. Fit. I say, hey, excuse me. By the way, I want to say thank you for inviting us over. You know, everybody a little on edge. You know, nobody knows what to make of anybody, but you're a really nice guy. I really appreciate it.
no, I really appreciate you too, Mr. Pewter.
That's right.
I would actually love to have a conversation with you privately, because I feel as though, you know, you seem a bit brighter than your peers, yeah?
Yes, my eyeballs are 800 lumens. Would you believe that?
I don't know what a lumen is, but I trust your judgment on it.
It's just what I've heard, you know. So I don't mean to brag, sorry. But, yeah, no, also, you should have a talk with your little employee. And I gestured to where, I forgot it, Maury walked off.
Yeah?
She was really, she did not want us here. She told us to get out and go, you know. It was kind of rude.
Did she now? That's worth a... You know, I really appreciate you, Pewter. I appreciate your honesty. Yeah. I'll have a talk with her later. I feel that's worth... You know, every little bit of feedback is important here. You others.
could get a
Yeah,
box.
yeah,
You
yeah.
put the
Come
feedback
on to the
in the
kitchen.
box.
Delicious.
Okay.
We got delicious food for you. Yeah.
We come as a package deal. Pewter's not leaving our side.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. I never would even suggest that. I don't know what you... I was just having a bit of fun. I mean, you guys don't, seriously. I mean...
Yeah, he was just joking, guys. Pewter's standing next to him again now. He was just joking around. You know how he is, Mr. Fitch. He's so crazy.
Very Anchorman-esque. I walk over and try to grab you and pull you back to the group.
I weigh so much, friend.
I skid my feet across the floor as I ineffectively try to pull you.
Azaria leads you over to the dining room, which I do have... Let me see if I can pull this up. With all of these pretty background stock images that I have, I also have a just a general layout of the actual house. I wish that I could show my cursor, but alas. Basically, you're on the first floor. There's a giant mammoth skeleton right in the center of the room, as well as some chairs and couches that are not pictured here on this graph. Everything on the right, where Zarya is, don't pay attention to that. That's the second floor. It's not necessarily that they're spoilers, but basically you're being led straight forward into the dining hall, and to your right, there is a hall that is dedicated solely to fancy-looking artwork, ranging from portraits to landscapes to abstract. And it just seems to be wall-to-wall lined with it, making it evident that he's a collector. And as you...
Can we try to scope it as we pass?
Hmm?
Can we try to like scope out the art as we pass, just for like a cursory look?
Yeah, you roll a perception check for me.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Ah, yes, it's art.
A lot of high shelves in there, you know.
Why is all the artwork 4 feet and above? I can't see anything.
Peter walks over to the mammoth skeleton. Hi, guy. What's your little name? I try to get him to shake. I put my hand out.
Peter, don't touch that.
The
What?
entire thing, like, you hear the... And it, like, lurches forward a little bit. And, you hear Maury from, like, the front door, where she's, like, waiting for the darkness to fade. She's like, whoa, 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 don't touch that. That's, like, worth more than probably everything you own.
Well, you know, the price of things is in the eye of the beholder, they say. So, what is his name? Is this guy? Does
You're
he
talking
like
to the
priests?
skeleton? Or
I'm
the
looking at
mammoth, I
the
should say?
Yeah.
You hear a voice go, oh, his name is Toxic, yeah?
Okay. Is this your voice, Mr. Toxic? And do you speak in third person?
And you track the voice walking down the stairs as the dwarven man.
The hair monster from before, yeah.
And I'm moving him to the best of my ability, but I fear that I keep grabbing other assets. Please let me grab him. please. Please. Please let me grab Sven. I'm begging. Okay, there you go.
Goes on.
And he goes, "Hello, yes, my name is Sven. I was the one who procured the lovely mammoth skeleton. It's very impressive, no?"
Oh, yes, he's very big. I don't know how you got him in the front door.
Oh, it was a very funny story. We had to take him apart and put him back together like a jigsaw puzzle.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Did he not like that very much?
Oh, don't worry, he can't feel anything anymore.
Don't know why I'm laughing. This hurts me. I don't want to talk to you anymore, Mr. Hair Monster. I'm going to go back over there with my friends, and I go stand by Mr. Fitch again.
And while they're doing that, I would like to cast a cantrip message. And I look over at Maury when she looked in and made the comment, and I look at her and I want to whisper to her, "Yeah, how much trouble are we really in, Maury? I mean, do we go in further or should we make a run for it?"
Maury sends you the message back and says, "Listen, Priz, it's not really my business, but I would personally get out of here while you still can. I think something's going down tonight."
Thanks.
And Azaria keeps kind of gesturing for you guys to follow him all the way into the kitchen and out of the foyer.
I follow. Well,
I try to do too.
I try to intercede between Pewter and his side by side walking with Azaria, but yes.
Pewter just kind of blocked the doorway. It gets a little tricky.
Mr. Fish, sometimes you have to hold Flint's hand and I hold Flint's hand, and then we go 1, 2, 3, wee, and we pick him up into the air. He kicks his little feet. He loves it so much. What do you think? You have to set your glass down, though, if you don't mind. We don't want to.
See, this is my favorite glass. It's my favorite glass. I keep it everywhere I go.
Okay, that's fair.
The day you see me drop this glass is the day that I die.
There are programs for people that need help. You know, the first step is admitting you have a problem.
I know, mate. It's just grape juice.
Okay.
No, it's Belches.
Belches.
Have your name?
And he doesn't actually set his wine glass down, I refuse. He sits down at the head of the table, still twirling his wine glass, and food has been laid out. It looks very delicious, and there have been individual plates for each of you. He does not seem to have taken into account your dietary needs, Pewter, I will say. It does appear to all be standard
I was going
food.
to say, describe delicious, you know. This makes me want to retch. It makes me feel like I'm drinking belches.
There's a roast pig in the center of the table, but it's laying in a bed of food. I could describe a delicious meal, but that would require me having any knowledge of culinary disciplines. So, just
there's a bunch of Hot Pockets over there. There's a bowl of Doritos.
Things.
There's a box of Pop-Tarts and...
Wait, are those the unfrosted ones? Why do you even have these? I guess I'll eat these. They taste like rocks anyway.
I hand Pewter one of my glass. I say, "Pewter, this looks like crystal. I think you can eat that."
Well, I'll give it a shot, and I'll just loudly crunch this probably very expensive glass.
You see Sven and Azaria just like flinching with every bite into their crystal glass.
It's not the worst, but it's not the best. Maybe I'll try another one, and it's...
I think you should.
Taste. Yeah, okay. I'll grab this one. Pull out the wine down the hedge.
Azaria, real quick, do you still have that mortar and pestle, the stone one in the kitchen? I've seen it there before. Is there any chance that might be brought out at Save Hill or Stemware?
I mean, yeah, sure. Sven, can you grab it? And Sven kind of walks into the kitchen. I need everyone to roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Okay. 15.
11.
17.
13.
All right. I will say, Pewter and Flynn. As you are consuming your various foods, you do peer over, and what's interesting is, so you four are here, in addition to Maury, who's kind of just towards the doorway, because technically she's still tasked with going and getting Chunky. Sven has come in. Hilda is also in this room. She was kind of in the corner, and then Azaria is sitting at the head of the table. And what's interesting is the plates were laid out for the four of you and then Azaria at the head. But Azaria has yet to put anything on his plate. He doesn't appear to be eating.
Yeah,
I'm not hungry.
Are we... Like, I mean, there's a lot of delicious looking stuff and things. Did we look at what this stuff is before we put it in our mouth? Or we're past that point?
I haven't put anything in my mouth. It all looks disgusting to me.
I thought you ate the crystalware.
I poured out the drink in it and then I ate the crystalware.
Can I do the Emperor's New Groove where I just like pour the drink past the side of my mouth?
Yeah.
Dribbles down my shoulder.
I wouldn't put all the food in my shirt.
Yeah.
I'd like to let me cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
Oh.
Second level Detect Thoughts, and
I don't think...
What?
Does
I
detect...
said
Does Detect Thoughts get stronger at the second level?
Well, it's only second level. There's not a first level.
Then, okay, then it's...
But it's the one where unless I go deep, they don't know that I did it no matter what, and there's no saving throw. So the first person I can move it around, but I'm gonna start with Asaria. What is, as we're sitting at the table getting ready to eat, like what's he thinking?
His passing thoughts, you get little glimpses of certain things, but one of the big kind of through threads, you do get the vibe that he is mad at you. You weren't just, it wasn't all in your head. He actually does dislike you. But
it's
also...
sad he has to read minds to get the message, like, back off.
The very, like, top thought that you get at the moment is that he has a use for Pewter. And that he needs to get everyone else out of the way.
And I'm moving it over to Sven.
Sven has a jaunty little tune stuck in his head, and it's just like do 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 do. It's just playing on a loop.
so Sven and Hilda.
Silence.
Hilda, yeah, no, Hilda is disturbingly quiet. Actually, the primary thought in her head is, you hear a very, very, you know what, actually? She is talking in another language. So I think her thoughts are gonna be in Orcish.
Oh.
It'll probably same effect with Maury then.
That's very...
It could be in Goblin.
That's very presuming.
Yeah, that's pretty racist.
Maury.
I don't know
Maury's the next one then. Maury's the last one.
You move it over to Maury. It is very distinctly not in Goblin. Wow. It's crazy.
Don't you feel bad?
I mean, you didn't think Sven's was gonna be in Dwarvish. But, Maury's primary thought at the moment is, oh man, these guys are really gonna mess with my mission. I have one goal and they came in and they're gonna screw it up.
She doesn't know us at all,
Okay.
I'm sure she's gonna screw our
Alright.
mission up.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Am I starting to feel? I like noticed that he hasn't put any food in this plate, and I'm starting to like see if I'm feeling funny at all.
Oh, did you eat
Because
the food?
I've eaten a little.
You
I've
did
eaten
eat
a
the food.
little.
Did Flynn eat anything?
I probably got a nibble before I started looking at stuff, but
And
then quickly tried to spit it out.
Yeah, Priz.
I haven't because, yeah, I'm not comfortable here after Maury.
Well, this would have been before you read thoughts. Like when you sat down.
No, I'm saying when I whispered to Maury in the living room, and she said, "You guys need to get the heck out of here. You're in danger."
I'll say
I'm on
Flynn and
suspicion.
Herb. I need both of you to roll Constitution checks for me.
Okay.
That's probably
Saving
not-
throws or checks? Is that the same thing?
We'll do saving throw, yeah.
Okay.
I could have tell you
Seven.
this food. You know?
12.
Okay.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
I will say, Flynn, you find yourself becoming quite drowsy. And you, we're gonna give you, I'm trying to think of the best way to implement, like, a drowsy condition. I feel like it would be points of exhaustion. Or
Disadvantage
maybe just, like,
on it?
disadvantage on dexterity saves.
Yeah.
And then, Herb, you go to sleep on the table.
I just
Yeah,
like
you
my
catch some
face just
Z's.
falls in my plate.
Yeah.
You know what? Please, maybe we should have taken a nap at your place. These guys are so beat. I did not take them into account.
Azaria stands up from the table and he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. It seems, Pewter, it seems your friends here are a little under the weather. My bad. If Pewter, if you could come with me, I know that Hilda and Sven, well actually Hilda's gonna come with us as well. I know that Sven and Priz here will take very good care of your friends if you could just come with me real quick."
Well, you know, they get a little sleepy sometimes. Maybe I should tuck them in first, tell them a little story about the boulder.
Oh, I assure you, Sven tells the best bedtime stories. They'll conk right out. It'll be no problem.
Well, okay. I look at Flynn. Is he asleep or he's still
just
like
drowsy.
out of it?
Yeah.
Flynn, what is that okay with you?
Wait, where are you going? No, wait. Pewter, stop. You have my permission to carry me.
Okay, all right. Well, why don't I rock Flynn to sleep and he can come, and then you just go. You can tuck Herb in because he's out. I mean, you could leave him there, honestly. He sleep like a rock, if you don't mind me saying.
Herb quietly snoring in his mashed potatoes.
Yes, but maybe turn him on his side so he can breathe out that mush he's in.
Azaria, you know, I think it'd be a great idea for me to come with you if I could persuade you, you know, I'd be a benefit.
You can roll a persuasion check on him.
13 plus 5, 18.
18, yeah. He goes, "All right, listen, mate." And he kind of pulls you aside privately and is whispering this to you. He goes, "Listen, I feel like you could be a great benefit to my team, but I am going to need you to really get on board. Got it?"
Oh, right. Yeah, right, got it, mate.
So maybe just whatever you see in the next half an hour or so, how about we keep our mouths shut, yeah?
Oh, zip talk, Team Fitch. That's me, Team Fitch.
All right.
And can I hear what they're saying and all? Peter's actually getting very jealous because when there was a rift happening between him and Priz, he thought a new friend slot was opening up. He's
Roll a
kinda
perception check
curious.
for me.
Okay, otherwise he wouldn't be invested in this. I got a 12.
You can hear murmuring, but you can't make out exactly what they're saying.
Okay, well, goody, they're back together, very happy again. And what do you think, Flynn? Are we happy about this? I don't know. I just don't think it's good. I don't think they're good together, you know?
Oh, Pewter, it's a good thing. Let this happen. You and I should figure out. Why am I so sleepy?
I don't know, man. Did you take a nap in the cart when we came over?
Oh,
I
you're
think you just
probably
need
right.
you need a little nap. Take a little nap. How about this? I'll tuck you in my harness, just like so. Here you go. Get your arms and
Wait,
your legs
oh.
dangling like they, just dangling in the air.
For the first time, I don't resist you. Like, fold it in.
Okay, you come on with me. You'll be extra safe. And I check. Is Leaf still in Herb's bag, or was he in Flynn's
He's
bag?
in Flynn's
last time?
bag.
Flynn's bag, I think.
Okay, all right. So he's with us then too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say that Azaria is kind of leading you, Pewter, and I guess Flynn too. Pretty much, I guess everyone except Herb. And he is kind of leading you away from the kitchen and towards the door near the front entrance, which appears to be leading to some kind of basement. And as he is bringing you three downstairs, Herb, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Herb, take 20 damage.
Take a million damage, Herb.
By yourself upstairs.
10.
You fight all three.
I got a 10.
You got a 10. Well, fortunately, this was an instance where I wanted you to roll low. So, you kind of jerk awake as Maury, who decidedly did not go with the others, is actually shaking you awake. And you're still drowsy, so you're also gonna have those disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Hello, little goblin.
Maury goes, "Listen, dude, you gotta get out of here. All right, this is some bad shit's about to go down, and you probably want to dip. All right."
Where did all my friends go? And I'm gonna wipe some mashed potatoes off my face, and then just wipe them kind of on her shirt as a napkin.
All right, dude. Okay, listen. If you care about your friends, then if you could just keep Zarya downstairs for a second, then that would be great. Cause
Where is downstairs?
So typically there's stairs,
Right.
and then you
Right.
go down them.
Yeah, but I think I was asleep for when they left. Which way is it?
And as Maury starts to point towards the door, you hear kind of a grunt, and you look up, and Hilda is kind of looking at the two of you, and you see her slowly start reaching for her axe. Downstairs,
That lady's mean.
downstairs, Azaria and Sven and Priz and Flynn and Pewter, all downstairs, walk into a room that is brimming with crates and cages, as well as just a variety of trinkets and things that are wrapped in tarps as if they are on their way to be shipped. And most alarmingly is the amount of fantastical creatures that are being kept down here. There is a phoenix in a bird cage. There are a variety of different crazy looking fishes. There are just a lot of things whimsical and exotic all trapped down here in cages that all look a little bit too small for them. And something that catches your eye, well, I don't actually know whose eye it might catch because Flynn's very sleepy and I don't know if Pewter's looking for it. But there is just a lot of different creatures in cages, including quite a few pixies. And as you kind of clear the threshold walking into the room, Pewter, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, my favorite. I did okay. I got 14.
14? Okay. You narrowly managed to step out of the way as Sven, carrying a large hammer, just took a swing at you. And you can see that what he was attempting to do was have you stumble back into the large cage that seems like it would just about fit you.
Wow, mister. You almost bonked me right in the head. And I want to grab, while I'm saying this, I want to, if I can, grab his hands that he's holding the hammer with.
Yeah.
And just kind of hold them. You got to be careful. I'm taking this away from you. This is dangerous. It's not a toy.
Hit him back, Peter.
Okay, Flynn, we do not hit people. How many times have I told you this?
Like a feeble hand, like it slings out from the harness and just kind of like swats at the air.
Can I take the hammer out of his hands?
Yeah, roll. We'll do contested strength checks.
Okay, just strength.
Yeah.
All right. I'm usually good at this, but I only got an 11.
Well, fortunately, he only got an 8. So, yeah, you managed to pull the hammer out of his hands, and he looks a little startled at being disarmed so easily. And Azaria kind of walks up behind him and goes, mate, listen. There is a nice bit of rock candy right inside that cage right there.
Oh, well, I turn and I look. Do I see any rock candy in the cage?
There are some rocks in the corner. They kind of look nondescript, like they may have just been like around. There's like a bowl of what looks like it might be dog food, but it could be rock candy.
Can I squint harder and try to discern
Roll
the
an
true
investigation
nature
check for
of this
me.
bowl?
Please tell me there's a quick release on the harness I'm in.
There's probably a latch. You could take it off.
I start sleepily fumbling at it.
I'll let the DM decide because this item we kind of came up with it together.
I
What do you
don't think that this item was intended to be like a baby Bjorn. So I don't think that like it would have like features to operate like a baby Bjorn. I feel like you just need to pull yourself out of it.
It'd be riding up on you pretty bad. is what you're
Stop,
saying.
Peter, stop. No, stop.
And I'm like trying to climb over your shoulders to get out of this harness.
What'd you get on your investigation
Yeah.
check?
I got a 10. I'm not so
Okay.
good.
I mean, you're gonna have to get a
investigating.
little closer to really be able to tell if it's not some delicious rock candy.
Okay,
I do a
well,
message.
Sure, you can.
I want to do a cantrip message to Pewter. And what I whisper in his ear is, Pewter, this is the boulder. I am here to warn you.
what
Don't
the-
go in the cage. The boulder says no, you're in danger.
I message back just naturally. Oh my God, Boulder! I have so many questions to ask you, but what do you mean I'm in danger? This is my good friends. I'm surrounded by close friends here. Who should I be looking out for?
Out for Flynn and Priz and Herb. The others.
I should
you
watch
harm.
out for Flynn and Prison Herb. They mean me wrong.
No, they are your friends.
Oh, whatever you say, Boulder, I believe you, but it's very you're confusing me with your immense wisdom. It is too much for my small brain.
Azaria is glancing between you two as like Priz has 2 fingers up to his temple and like Peter is looking around the room like, oh.
No, Peter's looking up.
And Azaria goes, all right, you know what? We tried to do this the proper way. Okay, yeah. I tried my best, mates. And he is
Well, the
he's
dinner
going-
was subpar, honestly, but I'm happy you were trying your best, you know.
And he is going to aim his hand to cast Eldritch Blast at you, Peter. And with that, if everyone could roll for initiative.
Ooh. I didn't see this coming
Including
at all.
yes, Herb, you are also in
Right,
combat
18.
with Hilda.
Right.
12 for Priz.
18 for me.
Okay.
A
And
strong 9 for Flynn.
so
And I got a... Oh, go ahead.
wait, sorry. Who got the 18? Did anyone get an 18? Did I make that up?
I did.
Okay,
I
okay.
would take it, but I didn't.
No, I did. I'm sorry.
Did the boulder whisper to me that he got an 18?
The boulder is conflicted with your rolls.
I got an 11.
Okay. And what I'll also say is we are coming up on, I think we're about 2 hours, 40 minutes. We might call the stream here and then start off next stream with combat.
Okay.
All right.
And then maybe by the time we come back next time, we will have some lovely little initiative trackers so that everyone can see the turn order.
So fancy.
So
Huzzah.
fancy!
Ooh.
Well, thanks again, Maggie.
Thank you. You guys are wonderful players as always, and thank you for the viewers for tuning in. It's always appreciated. And if you're watching on the VOD, thank you also for watching. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. If that didn't annoy you into closing out of the
And it
window.
is bowl of mashed potatoes in Earb's face.
I'll be telling you my Patreon number soon. I just have to get on there.
Yes. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, players. It's always a pleasure. And we will see you next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Heck yeah.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.